Did you do the same as me and break your glasses? I mean, my glasses have been broke for a while now, but sure, yes. Also, I didn't break them. They broke, okay? It was not a conscious effort by me.
Right.
Why did you break them?
I didn't break them. I hate it here.
Why did
Okay, so picking up where we last left off last session, the 50-50 party had essentially picked up a quest from a member of the Service Assembly, Master Dulin Tversky, who told them to travel to Blade Garden to try and find a man named Otto Sesk, who seemed to be a person who was particularly skilled at transferring both magical creatures and different monsters of the sword. During their travel, in the last session, they had some nightly campfire conversations, which were interrupted by a traveling orc party that the party seemingly dealt with, and then once again encountered the masked man, which before had encountered Ghost, and now this time was encountering both or Ghost, Thea, and Solus. This time having a small conversation, which did not particularly get anywhere, before once again vanishing before them as they finished the rest of their trip to Blade Garden. Y'all were surprised to see that the military base was currently under attack by a large amount of Kryn soldiers who seemed to be on the retreat at the time, as you saw these commanders who were riding and seemingly controlling these large purple worms. One of them kind of pointing out to a group, yelling out to them, and then pointing at you guys before the purple worms dived back underground and dug back into the holes into the ground. And you guys were meted by a kind of small battalion. So, I will pull all of you down to this map.
Whee!
And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Get that battle music started. Let's go.
Yes, let me do that.
Oh, look, Momentum Warrior on the map. Look at them. They're good squares. They're rectangles, I mean. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Damn it.
hang on.
Come
I'm probably
on!
not going to be much better. Oh, never mind.
Fucking-
Let me get my character.
Fantastic.
Where-
Ghost.
Let Oster just
starting,
hold on.
starting the
Be
combat
the
off strong.
Duality of man. Come on.
Cool.
2 rogues. Completely different numbers. I'm the shittier one. Let's go.
Right. Now I'm gonna roll a 2. Let's see. Character sheet. Initiative.
Nailed it.
Bam!
Fucking.
Yeah, the pirates. Let's go.
Ugh.
Wow. Amazing.
Excuse me,
I
so
mean, I
have
have to
quite
roll
a
high
few.
initiative somewhere. In
Oh,
XC's
at
campaign,
least
Maddie's been rolling 3s, 5s, and 2s.
To be fair, this is I'm convinced if I roll well when I DM Avernus, I can't roll like shit when I'm a player. But vice versa. If I roll really poorly as a DM, then suddenly my rolls the next day as a player is great. It's just how it works.
The
Can
duality.
you actually roll for me? It's not letting me roll.
I got you.
Oh, right.
Thank
I get
you.
my charisma modifier. What is it? It's 2. Okay.
I am just going to say, like,
Wow.
I had to deal with family today, and I kind of forgot they were all a little biggity.
Mhm.
So my brain's a little applesaucey right now. So I
You all
apologize.
good.
You're fine. Do not worry about it. I completely understand how family is.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna say that. I'm really hopeful that it was a joke, but
Mhm.
like,
You never
because
too
people
sure.
laughed afterwards, but
Yeah.
like the phrase "White Lives Matter" was uttered, and I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah. That's
So
never.
I'm just
That's
Just
never
the cringe
great.
there.
Okay, so starting off, Oster has a 24 initiative because fuck you, of
Fuck
course he
you.
has to. So, Oster, what do you want to do? You see a
Yeah.
large battalion before you. There is a row of, as you can see, 5 goblins, and then there are these larger goblinoids behind them in this nice metal armor, and then even behind that is actually go ahead and roll a
Robot.
let's say roll a quick history check, see if you can identify what these two are behind them.
Oh god, okay.
It's not a super high DC, but 13. You've probably seen them before. There is a one bugbear, and then even behind him there is another larger, kind of beefier looking bugbear.
Oh no.
So, the turn is yours. What do you want to do?
Well, they're too far away for me to attack.
Throw
No.
something at them.
Yeah, I have to throw something at them. Okay. So, let's see, so that square is 30.
Mhm.
And then from this square, how many feet does it take before I get disadvantage on my throws or something?
On your dagger?
Yeah,
I believe it's 2060.
2060.
Yeah.
26.
So as long as it's within 20, it's not disadvantage.
Alright. Okay. So that's
Yeah,
it's actually just max distance. Great.
Well, then you can, as a bonus action, dash backwards.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna go there.
All right.
And target this bloke right up there.
Okay.
Let's see. And then dagger
Okay.
throw.
I
All
like
right.
the idea of us running in just to throw something, then fucking running the fuck out.
20,
Like,
24 definitely hits, so go ahead and roll damage. This is
Sweet.
not sneak attack.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
so
nothing that
no
would.
no sneak attack. For 5 piercing damage. Fantastic.
Burby, you got fairy fire? Because that'd be great. I'm just saying.
And then gonna dash back
You see this?
to let me see. How many of them are moving? 1, 2. Okay. Oh no. Oh, our party rolled so poorly for initiative.
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Like I rolled, not bad.
Alright.
And the party overall isn't too bad.
I rolled
Our
a
tank. I
16
need our
on
tank
Inish,
to
and
move.
that's not bad.
There's also more of them than there are of you, to be fair.
Yes,
Yeah.
very true. I move full distance back.
Okay, cool. So you run up, chuck one of your daggers, you see it fly hilt over blade, landing into this one's chest before he kind of pulls it out and throws it on the ground. He looks pretty hurt already, just from that. Next up is this goblin, who is going to come forward. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20...
I really like how fans depict goblins rather than D&D 5e. how they depict goblins.
Yeah. And it runs forward, and it's going to pull out its short bow, and it's going to try and shoot... We'll go with Solus, because he's the scariest looking one out of the whole group.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 10, so it's not going to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. And then that's its turn. Also, I love that every time I roll for... the stuff is set up to auto-roll advantage, but I only ever use the first roll, but seeing the first roll be 10 and then the second one be 23 just irritates the shit out of me.
No, I feel that.
Next up, Torin, what are you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
You know, pretty good.
How you been?
I
I
feel
am.
like this is not gonna go well.
Let's look here. Real
Okay.
quick. That's 55 feet.
Yes.
Perfect. I'm casting Shatter right here, and that is a 10-foot sphere.
a 10-foot sphere, which covers literally all of them except the one. Okay,
All of them except the one that just
Except this
moved.
guy.
except this
Oh,
one. Yeah,
that's so
You-
good.
Gotta
That is
love
a-
AoE.
yeah, I
10-foot
do.
sphere.
Okay,
They all have to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the goblins. Go ahead and roll your damage because we'll just
Sometimes half
And
might just kill them.
Yeah.
it's half damage if they succeed.
So go ahead. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah. Let me.
Fucking shatter.
16.
16. Okay. So yeah, no, there's literally no point in me rolling for the goblins themselves because
They're all just dead regardless.
they're all dead regardless. They only have 7 HP.
Bless.
Okay, you've successfully defeated. Oh well, there's still one goblin left, so I shouldn't have clicked that off. But these goblins all pop like fucking, balloon animals.
Beautiful.
Now I will roll for
They start to
these
shake and vibrate and then just go-
1. Your spell.
Oh
These.
my God.
Okay, so that one saves, so it takes half. So it will take that. And then the second one will roll again.
I thought about this last week and I was like, oh.
This one
Just a
also
good time for
saves,
shatter.
and so it takes half. Now it's this one's turn. This one does not save. Take full damage. And this one saves, and so we'll take half. Okay.
So there's
Cool.
that.
Yeah,
That's my
that is
action.
indeed your action.
Uh-huh. That's action too. Dang it.
Let's back up.
Well, that's also action. Dang it. Okay, well. Okay.
You have your
I'm
bardic
just
inspiration
going to
as a
get-
bonus
yeah, I'm
action.
just- I'm just gonna give my bardic inspiration to Thea.
Oh,
Okay.
yay, thank you.
Yeah, take it.
And would you like to
Yay.
move? Yeah, full movement. All right, fair enough.
Wait, where did he go?
He just moved one square over to hide behind Solus.
That's valid.
Yahweh, you are up.
Shield.
You are, at the moment, Yahweh, about 15 feet from one goblin, or probably about 40 feet from the rest of the group that is still there.
Alright, let's see what we got. My shit is not loading for some reason. I believe Solus is about like 15 feet to my right.
Solus is 10 feet to your right.
10 feet to my right.
Mhm.
He's got a homeboy right in front of him, right?
Yeah, there's one about like 15 feet-ish away from the both of you. He kind of ran up, pulled out a short bow, and shot an arrow at Solus, which
Oh,
just
you-
bounced off his armor.
You got me fucked up for that one. So, Yahweh's gonna immediately go into a rage,
Okay.
go a little maniacal, a little bit of a cackle as he runs at the guy that shot Solus.
All right, cool. So we'll pull you up to here, and then big longsword swing or greatsword.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right,
The one
Beat
and
his
only.
ass.
Alyssa, would you like to go ahead and roll that for us?
Yes. So
Por
great sword.
favor.
Yes, greatsword.
One handed.
Sorry.
Yeah. This one. It's just the. Yeah.
The two-handed, yeah.
Yeah.
A 24
It's 24.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah, you fucking cleave this thing in two.
Cleft
I'm not even seeing the rolls.
It might be lagging. Either that or the phone screen doesn't cover everything. It's roll 20 is
Yeah, that-
really bad on the phone.
On the phone, yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, so you cleave that one in two. And that is your turn, unless you want to move any more. You moved about 15 feet, so you still have another 15 if you want to. So if you want to run closer to them.
I don't see a point of being too deep in the trenches. Let me. Yeah.
Stay within 30 feet of me. I can either give you or Solus Shield of Faith.
I think I'll stay where I'm at for now.
Okay. Next up, Thea. What would you like to do?
Well, I kind of want to cast Shield of Faith on somebody.
Okay.
Or maybe.
Oh.
Hang on. How?
Maybe.
No. Solus, do you want Shield of Faith?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna.
That'll help me just.
Double
do an
Shield
attack
of
right away.
Faith, go.
Okay.
I don't
so
know if it stacks.
It does.
It
does?
stack.
it
Yeah.
does, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I'm casting Shield of Faith on
Unfortunately.
Solus.
Okay.
So he has +2 bonus to AC for as long as I don't cast another concentration spell, which means I don't think I'll be able to do spiritual weapon because that's concentration. Oh no, that's not concentration. Either way, I can't cast 2 spells at a turn though.
Right.
No. Well, but this is a bonus action test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus action. So you
Okay.
still have your action.
You can use cantrip.
I could use cantrip.
We also have Bardic Inspiration if it helps for anything.
Yeah, so if you think you might miss. Bless you.
Bless.
Thank you. Sorry.
That doesn't that expires at the end of combat or until I use it, right?
It technically ends after 10 minutes.
Okay, so like end of combat.
Yeah, usually, unless we
Yeah.
immediately get into
A
a
second
second
one.
combat somehow.
And I guess we will Sacred Flame.
All right. Which one are you trying to Sacred Flame?
Whoops,
That's fine.
I didn't mean to roll it. Probably this guy right here.
This one? All right.
Yeah,
Let's
on the left.
see. That is a Dex save. It's a natural 20.
Well, fuck me
What?
up.
And that doesn't he
What?
doesn't take damage, correct?
Correct.
Oh,
As
okay.
for a
I'm
cantrip,
sorry,
it does
but I'll
not
be
do
right back.
Okay, cool. Do you want to move, Thea?
I kind of want to move, but I don't want to like be too far up. But I want to be a little bit. If that goes here, then that's whoops. Move to 15.
Oh my
here,
god,
maybe-
Kalula,
okay.
for the love of God. Why are you like this?
I guess I will like
Don't yell at me.
15 feet to like. Oh god, where was I just pointing? I'm applesauce brain is hitting me hard.
You're fine.
Oh god, to like here.
Okay, cool. That's your turn. Next up is this one, who... Yeah, it's gonna run up immediately on Yahweh.
Yep.
He pulls out his long sword.
Maybe I should have given Shield of Faith to Yahweh. Damn.
He's raging. He'll be okay.
Damn, you really gonna run up on me like that?
I
What
sure
are you gonna
am.
do? Kill him?
What did I do to you, huh? Tell me, what did I do to you?
39
be fine.
HP and...
That's a...
I got you. I can track your HP.
That is a 15 to hit? Does a 15 hit you, Yahweh?
It does not.
It does not.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't
I got
appear.
you, Nick.
Oh, thank you. You're basically playing my character for me. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. You just tell me what you need to do, and I read your things.
That's fine. The other one
Right.
is also going to run up on you, Yahweh.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
He goes, zoom!
Y'all about to get me.
You're already
Samurai
raging.
Hop Goblin's gonna miss.
Oh, you got jokes, huh?
That's a 19.
Oh,
Okay, well that one will definitely hit. Yep.
Okay, so you are going to take... That is... Oh, hold on. You can do extra damage to you.
Oh, I
Because
bet it-
it's within one of its friends.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you take 6 damage, which is reduced to 3, and then another 8. So you'll take 11 damage total.
Is the
The
8
eight
reduced?
get reduced at all or no?
No, it just says it deals an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay, gotcha.
So it doesn't say what the typing of that damage is.
What? My assumption would be that it's the same type of as its original damage. But I don't really care. It's
I
up
mean,
to
it
you. You're DM.
says can deal an extra 2d6 damage to a creature if it hits with a weapon attack. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I'll rule it that way. So yeah, the 8's reduced, so you'll take 7 total.
There you go.
All right. Next up, Solus. Just being given this shield of faith, you see these two larger goblinoid creatures run up and both taking attacks at Yahweh. What do you want to do?
Justine?
Solus? My son?
Lion boy. Tony the tiger.
Justine?
That's Lion Man.
Oh, he's typing.
Okay.
What want do, Justin?
What want do?
What want do? Da da. Da da. Da da. Da da.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that because it's a cat? Is that why Nya?
Yeah.
Because he's a big
I'm
dog?
upstairs
Use
doing
Shield of
something for
Faith
family.
on Nick's character and go up to the closest one and attack. Okay. So now Yahweh gets Shield of Faith. So Yahweh gets a +2 AC. And then
Alright.
he will run up on this one, and I will roll this for him.
So he's at a 19 then. Alright.
Fucking, I hate this party.
Yeah, we're great.
Hi.
Hello.
And
How do you think I feel about Avernus? Y'all's damage output is insane, anyway.
All right. Okay, so we'll just attack with the longsword, one-handed. It is a 13, which misses. Sorry, Solus. Did not work out
Sorry,
well
a
for you.
little too excited there with that miss, GD.
Little Hey, look, I rolled it so everyone can see it. I'm not fudging
Right,
rolls,
right.
okay?
Okay.
Next up
Interesting.
is the larger bugbear in the back.
4 times in
Ooh.
GM mode.
Only has 30 feet of movement, which is rather unfortunate considering he was in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll go ahead and run up to here. And then he's gonna chuck a javelin.
I thought you were about to like start slinging spells, and I was gonna be like, oh
Fuck
no.
off.
No.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, Ghost. He's gonna chuck a javelin at you.
Damn it.
That's why you hide
If only I
behind
went-
that guy.
Well,
That
not
is-
there for you anymore.
You're very lucky. That's a 20 to hit.
Jesus. Alright, well, that hits.
All right, you take
It's gonna hurt.
5 piercing damage.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
No, it's not too bad.
God, my shooting arm.
Next up, let's
oh
go.
no, goes.
God,
You okay
Uh,
there, goes?
Ghost is just gonna back up a little bit.
Hmm.
By a little bit, I mean, over here, and
I
aim at the
was-
guy. Aim at this guy right here. That just threw the
back.
javelin at me,
Okay.
and I'm going to hit him with my short bow. That's a 16.
16 misses.
All right, and then I'm gonna bonus action steady aim and try again next time.
Okay, so you ready your steady aim, so you'll have advantage on the next one.
Yes.
So
Also, hold on, real quick. Yeah, I am going to get down on my stomach. If they want to fucking hit me, they can go ahead and try from range at disadvantage.
Okay, so you can steady aim and lay prone at the same time?
Yeah,
Well, the laying
I
prone
mean,
is
laying
movement, I would
prone is just
imagine.
movement.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Mm.
Dope. What were you saying, Justin? Sorry.
so I just got back because
Mhm.
my family wanted me to make fucking eggs for them.
You're fine. Yeah, no, you ran up, you used the Shield of
Yeah,
Faith
could
on...
Could I change something about this situation? One little thing.
What'd you want to change?
I wasn't specifically here to like move the characters or even see what was going on in the map.
You
Okay.
just want to choose your movement.
Yeah,
Well, okay, where would you want to be instead?
just like here.
Well, that
Did
guy
you...
wouldn't have ran up there. He wouldn't have been there.
No,
that
I mean, he
matters to you.
probably would have. It would have just meant he wouldn't have thrown the javelin at you. He would have hit Solus instead. But because you didn't get to choose your movement and I chose it for you, I'll let you go ahead and do it, and we'll just say it's fine. I don't mind that.
Okay.
I'll just kind of rule it as you shifted slightly, seeing him run
Yeah,
up.
while
'Cause-
hitting swords.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't here.
Yeah,
so-
no,
so
that's
I couldn't
totally
see what was
fine.
going on the map.
I don't want to... I do my best not to control y'all's characters too much. Next up is the last bugbear, who's back here, and also has 30 feet of movement, and can,
Aw.
get up to there. Hey, listen, he's gotta go for
Oh,
some
yeah.
people,
Yellow.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, I wanted to use the Shield of Faith on myself, so I can just have AC 22, but then they were all going for you. I'm like, I can't have him die again.
That would be really funny, but no.
I appreciate you watching out for me. Really, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, this one...
Y'all are all coming in clutch for me right now. I thank y'all so much.
Do I want to have it chuck a javelin, or do I want to have it try and hit Yahweh? That's a good question.
Damn, dude, hop
Or
off my
if he-
dick. Shit.
if he tries to throw a javelin, it's at disadvantage because there is an enemy right next to you.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll swing it. We'll swing it Yahweh then. That is an 18, which unfortunately just misses because of the Shield of Faith.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Wow,
so
look
let's
at that.
go.
Nick, high five.
Let's go.
Oster, you're up. What do you want to do?
Alrighty, let's see. That's where everyone is right now. Okay. Look at my distance, 25. Great. So I will move right up to this guy's face
Okay.
and slash with my rapier.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me read.
It's a very long first round of combat. It would have been longer had Burby not
Practice.
shattered
Killed
all of my
all
goblins.
The goblins.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. Thank God.
Because it
No,
would have
that
been
was-
very annoying.
Okay, so let me take
But
that
he saved
off.
you time and effort too.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then. Yeah.
That's way. I was just limiting the amount of enemies you had to control. It's fine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, unfortunately that misses.
Lewis, you're lucky we're not in Avernus.
Yeah, he don't have no magic sword to protect him from that nat one.
Ethan, I
No,
maxed their
no,
I
he
maxed
does
their
not.
HP. Don't start with me, okay?
Alright, and then I guess.
No, I'm just saying that like, he's
move
lucky we're
back.
not in Avernus because like that his rapier could have been broken.
Okay. Are you disengaging or are you dashing?
I'll be dashing. Back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let me see. Like there? Yeah, sure. I'll go
okay.
there.
As you dash back, you are going to take an attack of opportunity from this one.
Even
How?
with the swashbuckler
Would it-
thing?
Would it not be both?
Yeah,
No. It wouldn't be. Oh, actually, well, no, he wouldn't get the disengage
Is
from
this
this
different?
one. He wouldn't get the disengage from, or he wouldn't get the attack of opportunity from this one because
Yeah.
this is the one he
It's only
attacked.
grouped up enemies.
But
Okay.
this
I'm
one he
pretty
will
much
get one.
immune to. Yeah.
Oh, does disengage not work against everyone? It just works on.
Yeah, his
One?
thing
Yeah, only
essentially
one
says it's
specific.
only the one he specifically attacks. So when there's grouped up
Ah.
enemies, they can there's the other ones can swing at him. So
Okay,
it'll
but
take.
if he just took the normal disengage action, he
Yeah,
really
if he
would
took
win.
normal
Oh,
disengage, he could do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Gotcha.
But he needs dash for the movement.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. I'm just making sure that I
yeah.
got my rules. right in my
Well,
head.
you're fine anyway because he rolled a 9 to hit. Even though the
Wow.
other one was a 21 advantage.
It's like GD can't. He just can't hit me.
Jesus
Nice try.
Christ.
Nice try,
Torin.
buddy.
Wait, they only hit
Hey,
7
how's it
max,
going?
yeah?
Oh, no.
How you been doing? How's it
Great.
hanging?
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
Huh?
How How you doing, GD?
Are you throwing another shatter?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
In
I
that
don't think
exact
that's gonna
spot, whoever's hovering
that-
there, that's
Yeah, I
perfect.
got
Doesn't
you.
that also hit me?
No, it shouldn't. It's a circle,
Yeah, it's a circle, not a.
Yeah.
not a
Okay.
square.
You are in
Okay,
the perfect
so-
spot to not
It's
get
a
hit.
sphere. It's a sphere, right?
It's a sphere.
Okay.
Starting with the bugbear at the top.
Let me go
That
ahead
is
and roll that damage.
failure.
Nice.
Jesus. Okay, he failed, and you rolled even better this time.
Birdie, you rolling high. Oh my
Christ.
god.
He's blowing all of his spells now.
Sorry, I'm
You say that.
I'm also playing Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
You're
also
fine.
playing Animal Crossing while I do this to help keep my attention. And I just caught a fucking orc.
That
I
one
was
fails.
terrified.
And you pop him. So this one is now dead. This one also fails and is now dead.
Cool.
Yes.
Apparently Burby's MVP of this fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
AoE spells, huh?
I
GD's
love
just like, I'm
art.
never gonna group up enemies ever again.
And the last one, Jesus Christ, also fails. I want you to know, so, even at advantage, only one of them would have passed. Because one of them rolled a 16. The other ones, it rolled a 3, and then a 17, a 3 and a 6, and then an 8 and a 13.
Oh, it's
So
beautiful.
this one takes,
Wow.
19.
the 19, yes. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
That's perfect.
Yahweh. The two more large goblinoid figures that were in front of you have now completely passed out dead after another large
my God.
clashing of shattering noise comes from behind them. You have a bugbear that's basically kind of to your upper left there. What would you like to do?
Judy, that's right.
Give me
Well,
one
I suppose
second,
it is
loading
his
up
left.
the-
Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. It's his left, but it's on our right. I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, there's a one on the left and right, right?
Yeah, so you have the one that's immediately next to you, like in melee with you, essentially, and then there's Solus is about 10 feet away, fighting with one in front of him that he's fighting.
Okay, so then I'm gonna run past it's the bugbear on my left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the bugbear on my left. I'm gonna run past the bugbear on my left,
Okay.
and I'm gonna flank. I'm gonna walk. So I'm gonna walk up 3 tiles and down 3 tiles. That's enough movement, right?
Yeah. No, that's
I think he wants to flank the bugbear with Solus.
yeah.
Or not
No,
the bugbear. The
you
big,
can do that. So
weird
5,
bugbear
10,
thingy.
15, 20.
Yeah, I want to
25.
flank the thing in front of Solus, but I wanted to
Okay.
walk past Homeboy, so in case he wants to get his little free attack, he
Yeah,
can try.
he does get an attack of opportunity, which he will try for.
And then you get your fucking vengeables.
He misses.
Now you seeing how I play.
He
Yeah.
misses.
Okay, he missed. All right, what a little bitch.
And now you're going to attempt to attack the bigger bugbear of the two.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack, and it is at advantage because of our flanking rules. Because I think that shit's dope.
Yeah, I agree.
Alyssa, you mind doing the honors?
I got you. Great sword.
Thank you. Yes, please.
I'm sorry,
What? No,
buddy.
hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. It was an advantage.
It was at
Oh, it's at
advantage, so roll it again.
Another net one.
14 misses.
Yeah.
So you come up, you round the corner, dodging out of the way of the one bugbear swing, and as you kind of round and try and swing down with your great sword, you see this larger bugbear turn around and just throw his shield back and block your great sword before turning back around and focusing on what's in front of him.
Alright.
Thea.
Guess there's nothing I can do about that one.
Shit. Well, they probably have that one down there handled. Am I?
Beat his ass.
That's an action. That's a minute. That's an action. I mean, I could just run up and beat his ass.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want. The turn is yours.
I'm just gonna run up and beat his ass, and
Okay.
I might want to use my bardic inspiration. So don't tell me right away.
Okay.
If it hits or not.
Alrighty.
I'm not gonna use it.
Okay, 16 just hits.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
Fire!
Oh my god. 8 bludgeoning damage, yeah. You
Max.
come up
You did
and
that.
just slam this thing with your mace. It looks real woozy and real hurt.
Oh, is there any cool bonus actions I can do? Is this a bonus action? No, that's not an action. I think, is that a bonus action? That's a bonus action, but I don't want to use that spell slot. Okay. And then, can I just, like, 15? Oh, no, then I'm gonna have to take attack of opportunity. No, I'll just sit here.
Alrighty.
I'm good up here.
Solus. You have a large bugbear in front of you, flanked by Yahweh.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm attack.
Alrighty. Uh, 19. Let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
13.
13.
Alright, cool. Next up is Big Boy himself,
There's a lot
Big
of
boy.
damage.
who is going to take 2 swings at you with his Morning Star.
Okay.
1, 2. The first one doesn't hit, as that's a 14. The second one is a 22.
Cool. That hits.
Alright.
That would have hit even with the second,
Yeah.
the thing, right?
Just barely, yeah, but yeah.
And he does
Even if I
one
had the second one, it would have barely hit.
extra die. Wait, really? Wow, he rolled really bad on that hit. Okay. And he does 1 extra die of damage when he hits.
Rude.
Roll that. That sucks. You take 9 piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution check. So,
I'm
or
sorry, hello?
a Constitution saving throw, because it's a
Hello?
concentration check.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
That's fine.
Just-
15,
just
you
watch the
pass.
15.
You pass.
Cool.
So you keep your concentration on the Shield of Faith that's on Yahweh.
Hey.
Ghost.
With advantage, I'm going to shoot this guy over here.
Okay.
So arrow's gonna go right past Torrin's legs, and
Right between the legs.
pretty much.
14. A 14 misses.
God damn it!
Yeah. Unfortunately, you
Alright.
shoot. You lay down prone, and you think you've got the right shot lined up. It does pass through Torn's legs, which looks super, super dope. And Torn, you are definitely startled for a second as you just hear an arrow whiz between your legs really quick.
I was just trying not to hit Torrin. That's all.
But unfortunately, it doesn't have enough power to go all the way, and it falls into the earth.
All right. Well, unafraid now of getting thrown javelins at, I'm gonna get up
Okay.
and just kind of move up here.
Okay.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
ready your shot again?
And yeah, I'm gonna steady aim once more.
All right. Next up is the bugbear who's in front of Thea. Woozy and a little groggy. He is going to swing on you.
Of course. What's my AC?
That is a 20 to hit.
Yup.
You take... He also gets an extra die of damage.
Hey, can I use my bonus action for my turn to tell him to fuck off?
Sure, absolutely.
That was mostly a joke.
You take 18 piercing damage.
Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he...
these things hit hard.
Owie. Oh,
Yeah,
and I have to make my concentration check too. How do I concentration check?
So
The
you just...
Constitution save.
Yeah, it's a con save. So that's
Oh, that's
Hey!
how
it.
No,
Does that a pass?
saved.
You
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
you pass
nice.
because it's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. And so half the damage is what is that?
9.
18. Yeah, so 9.
Yeah,
so
it'd be 9.
so
it's 10.
So I
it would be
just
10.
barely
So
keep my
yeah, you
concentration.
barely keep your concentration going. Oster, what do you want to do?
All right. Gonna go up to this guy right here,
Okay.
And I'm gonna slap with my rapier, and finally, I can check the sneak attack box.
Hey, I know, right?
Wow!
Oh my god, Oster! That's
Really?
2 nat 1s in a row. Fuck.
The
Alright,
rogues are just getting
guess
fucked
I'm
this
just gonna move back here. Wait,
Yeah.
how what's the distance on that?
Move.
Oster, we're fucked.
25. I have 5 more feet.
Yeah, so you'll do your dash. You dash
There.
back.
Dash back.
Alright.
Hey, Ghost, what's
I-
up?
I briefly just look at Oster, and you hear the like the sigh in the mask.
Yeah, ostracized too. Pat Ghost on the shoulder. Next round.
Torin, what do you want to do?
That's a real good question. Actually, that's
We're
perfect.
standing behind the dragonborn to him, not us.
What?
That's
Nothing I'm
perfect.
laughing about. I was like, I was ready to hit somebody. I was like, I was laughing at
So I'm gonna move here, right? Get my full 30 feet to move.
Okay.
Okay.
You are flanking with Thea.
Uh-huh. Oh, so that means I can swing at this guy with my rapier with advantage, right?
Correct.
Perfect.
Show Oster up.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
18 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
Yep.
damage.
Showing him up. Got it. Rolling.
For 9 piercing, that kills it.
Yeah.
God damn it, I was gonna do
Look
something
at that.
cool.
As it falls over dead in front of y'all. Yahweh, you are, like, oh, did you want to do anything else? You still had a bonus action.
There, you haven't used Bardic Inspiration yet, have you?
No.
No, then I'm good.
Okay. Yahweh, what do you want to do? You are flanking with this large bugbear who just made 2 attacks at Solus, one of which hit. What do you want to do?
Beat his ass.
I'm gonna reckless attack it.
Okay, cool.
I go in reckless, raw, no rubber.
Alright.
Beat
Is
the
that
cheek.
just does he have a setting for that?
Reckless is just advantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
okay.
advantage.
Got you. But
Very dangerous.
But then they have advantage on me next turn.
That's true.
Well,
That's a 15. It does not hit,
Sorry.
unfortunately.
God damn. What are these
You guys are
rolls?
not rolling very well in this combat, and yet
You
it's
ain't
still
rolling
going
well on time.
amazing for you, so...
look, we're just giving
I
you a
wanna
chance
say-
for once, GD.
The one attack that I
We're,
had hit. The one attack you did for me missed.
Yeah.
We're letting Thorin claim all the glory this time.
Thea, what do you want to
Yeah.
do?
Oh shit, it's my turn again?
It is indeed your turn again.
I think Torin has single-handedly killed everything else.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna 10 feet over here. And,
That's not true,
I'm just
there's one
I'm
goblin
gonna
that I
beat it.
missed.
I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat its ass.
Okay, so go ahead and roll up and hit it with your mace.
Still have my Bardic Inspiration, which I'm not gonna use.
22 hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
As you guys have begun gang banging this bugbear.
I have killed all but one goblin in this fight.
This poor bugbear chief. Solus.
It's okay. I don't want to move back.
How
Okay.
bad
Oh,
was
did you
it?
want to move back? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
I
just
mean, I
making sure.
did kind of.
If you want to move back, you're more than welcome to.
I'll I'll.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Just kidding. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay, cool.
If this thing's gonna beat my ass, I'm in danger.
Solus, what would you like?
Cheeks.
How bad does he look?
He looks like he's starting to get rough, but he doesn't look like he's
Okay.
done yet.
So I must do strike.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
24 definitely hits.
And I must smite.
Okay, cool.
21.
21 definitely does a good chunk of his
That's-
health.
I say that's some crunchy damage right there.
Some chunky damage, yeah. Next up is the Bugbear Chief himself. We'll take 2 swings at you. Yeah, we'll take 2 swings at you, Solus,
Good.
as you were the one who just smited the
I
fuck
don't-
out of him.
I don't want him to hit anyone else right now.
Yahweh. Yahweh be fine. Got damage reduction.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
the first one's a
it'll be fine.
23, which hits.
That hits.
And the second one was a nat 1.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't hit.
And he will do an extra die of damage, because he can do that when he hits. You take
Yep.
15 piercing damage.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
crunchy.
Next up is Ghost.
I'm gonna attempt this one more time.
Okay.
Firing through legs.
I mean, not through legs this time. I think I'll just. Ghost will go ahead and, like, get the angle so I don't hit friends, and
Mhm.
then I will do the attack with short bow advantage. Nice.
Yeah, 22
Nice.
definitely hits. So go
I got
ahead and
sneak
roll
attack
damage.
on it. That's a sad sneak attack, but I.
For 14 damage. Yeah, this thing's starting to look pretty rough, as you guys been hacking away at it.
And then steady aim once more.
Okay, cool. Oster.
Alright.
Nothing
You
you've
know
done
it's
this
gonna
combat
go.
so far has worked. What would you like
You
to
know.
try?
What do you mean nothing has worked? I hit the first goblin.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
true.
was it.
Wow.
You chucked a dagger at
Wow,
it.
I see how it is.
Listen,
Don't be salty,
there
you
was
can't
2
hit me.
nat 1s in a
Alright,
row,
don't be
okay?
salty, you can't hit me. 35. What a shame. Means I have to do the dagger play again.
Can
So
you...
you could go here.
Yeah, you
Have
could
to
you,
do
you could go
dagger
to
play
there.
again.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah, you
nice.
still have sneak attack. You don't have advantage, but you have sneak attack.
Yeah. Nope. No flanking here. Alright. Let's try that again. Can't nat
Another
one
nat
3
one.
times in a row, right, guys?
You definitely can. I've watched it happen.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
rolled
Instantly.
like 3 1s in a row. My GM told me if I rolled another 1 in a
Doesn't
row, I could re-roll it, and then I rolled a 2.
It's a 12.
Alright.
Unfortunately, the 12 does not hit.
Unfortunate.
Rolled like 4 nat 1s in a row in Burpee's campaign. It was painful.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. How does
Yeah.
that even okay.
Uh,
I guess.
It was
Alyssa?
painful. Yeah.
Alyssa?
Yeah.
Alyssa?
Yeah.
I need you to switch your roles from your DM
There we
and
go.
player.
And my turn.
Alright. Torin, what would you like to do?
I would like this role for the
I'm coming to
campaign.
steal the glory.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see what I got. Hold on. It goes a
No,
lot
I want to
faster.
hit hard. 32 hit GD.
Let's see. Okay. We'll just. That doesn't raise hitting more, does it? No. Okay. You know what? Alright. We'll move around it. We'll just gangbang it here.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
just capture
okay.
him at this point. You don't even have to murder him. Just capture him.
well,
That's not
I
how this party
mean,
works. You know that. We'll start.
murder.
It could be.
And
This is kind of our first combat where it might be necessary.
I mean, murder and
What would you like to do,
stabbing
Torin?
things.
Insult him.
Tell him his
Tell him he's a
uh,
weak ass bitch.
Yeah, you weak ass.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a bonk him really hard in the head with the hilt of my rapier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
or you
roll
could
the
just be
hit.
Like,
You have
like
advantage.
that one fish in SpongeBob, it's just like, boo, you stink!
Yeah, exactly. So I'm rolling with advantage.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you are flanking with Thea.
Yeah, perfect.
Wait, quick, give me a high five. Give me a high five over his head.
Well, I mean,
Let's
it
go.
missed, but
Yeah,
never mind.
unfortunately, a 15 does not hit.
yeah. Well,
Anything else, Torin?
I don't think I can use that as a bonus action. So, no, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Also,
I'm okay.
GD, you say we're murder hobo, but we saved Sken. We didn't kill Sken.
That's true.
Yeah, I tried to save both Neds.
No, you blatantly
No,
killed one of
no,
the Neds.
absolutely
You blatantly, like, what you did is, like, one of the Neds went to go jump off a cliff, so you threw a dagger at him instead. Like,
Yeah, no,
you
he
didn't
betrayed
try
me.
and save it.
And the
Yo.
second one, I threw off the cliff and threw the dagger into his back.
Alright. Yahweh, what would you like to do? I am assuming big swing.
You already know, baby. The biggest. I'm talking meat on the fucking table.
Okay.
Are you reckless attacking, or is there no?
No. Just a regular attack.
It's still an advantage because you're still flanking.
Alright.
Alyssa?
You know what? Let me see. Can I? Nah, it won't let me navigate. I don't think it
Sorry.
will.
What am I hitting? Greatsword?
Yeah, big greatsword swing at advantage.
19.
19 definitely hits, so we'll roll damage for that.
Let's go.
Bah.
Explode.
14.
Does he technically still have rage though? Because it's been a bit since he hit.
Ooh, that's a solid point. Yeah, the rage would have faded by now. So we'll add the +2 back. It's still this bugbear chief is starting to look real rough and real woozy. Thea, what would you like to do?
I'm a bonk it.
Okay, go ahead and bonk it
Bonk.
with advantage. 23 definitely
Damn,
hits.
I really
No.
didn't need that bardic inspiration. Like, I've been sitting here like waiting to use it, but
Yeah, no, I felt bad because the last couple of sessions
Well,
I
yeah.
should have been putting it on you,
there we
but
go.
now you don't need it.
He's just barely still standing.
Of course. Hang on. Is there anything else I can do? Nope, that's an action. That's an action, so I can't do that. Is this an action?
No,
no.
never mind.
Is this an action? I don't need to do that spell.
Why did I kill him?
I've already done that, so I don't need to do that again. That's a bonus action. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll vibe out.
Yeah.
Nick, you forgot to remute, by the way.
Stop joking.
Nick,
Nick!
What?
you forgot to remute.
Fuck you. I don't give a shit.
We don't need to hear the canoodling.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I'm lonely.
Save our precious ears.
Damn, what's a bitch gotta do to get some canoodles?
He's canoodling with his girlfriend.
Gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So listen, what would you like to do?
Do the stab.
Kill him, Justin. Kill him.
We lost Nick.
He'll come back.
18.
They always come back.
18, let me double check.
The
I
19
believe it does.
definitely hits. I feel like an 18 hits.
18 hits, yes.
Did y'all hear that homeless guy walk by earlier?
Shut up.
Almost got one.
How would you like to do this, Solus?
I would like to grab his horn. Those are horns, right?
Correct, yes. He's got these big,
I want to grab his horn,
uh-huh.
bring him close, and stab his head from below.
Alright, yeah.
Right under the jaw.
Yeah.
You reach up, grab his horns, and you take your long sword and shove it up under his throat.
Oh my
Going
god.
to... This is what he asked to do.
Oh my god, okay.
Killing him instantaneously as he falls over, limp out of your grasp, dead.
Bye, beach.
You guys have successfully completed my combat puzzle.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Like, I wanted to say we've completed the combat puzzle, but you did it first, which pleases me.
I got
My
you.
combat puzzle.
All right.
Picking up my arrows
All
that
right.
didn't
That's
hit
fine.
anything.
Alright, I will pull you guys back onto our normal map, but you guys are still there. Taking stock of what you guys have. You guys have quite a few bodies littered across the field. You look out across kind of the open space still leading up to Blade Garden, and it seems like pretty much most of the Kryn soldiers, anyone that was there, have now completely vanished and are gone. And you do see they're still a little whiles away from you, but you see in the distance two separate groups, one further in front and one a bit back. But you see two different, what appear to be almost like riding parties, except one of them, the kind of leading group, there just seems to be one person on a horse being chased after by a bunch of crowds guard. And then kind of further back, it's a little harder to see, but you see a kind of a whole group of people riding out on horses as well. What do you guys want to do?
They haven't opened up gates or anything yet, I assume.
No.
Alright. Well, let's not all act at once, my friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I
Alright.
have applesauce brain. Like GD was like, "Hey, like this is what's the thing?" And I'm just like, "Uh huh." And then like the explanation was done, and I'm like, "Shit, I don't know what just happened."
On it, a little the same with me. You see that?
Okay,
One more
so
time,
you
please?
see two different riding parties coming out.
Got it.
Of the city,
But yes.
where we just like beat everyone's ass.
Yes.
Okay.
Do any of them come towards us with the bodies around us?
They are like, so they're coming from the city and they're all kind of riding out to you at the moment, but it's gonna take them a couple minutes to get here.
Okay.
As you
All
guys
right.
are still at like a
Are
pretty
they
good
angry?
distance.
Are they
You
Do they look
can't
angry?
Can we
Do-
gauge intent?
go ahead and make a perception check for me to try and find
Alright.
it out.
Hang on.
See if
Since
you can.
Torin hasn't done it yet, can I see if any of these guys have anything?
Yeah, I was.
open?
Well, see, I wanted to, but then I was like, I don't
I
know.
see
I
nothing.
don't know if this is important. If there are going to be more bodies to loot, can I loot some bodies?
Okay, yeah, both of you go ahead and roll investigation checks. Oster, you're the only one who can really tell from this distance.
Ignore the advantage unless
Okay.
Torin doesn't roll.
Okay. I assume Torin's going to roll. You see,
Hot.
Oster, you're able to see, it doesn't appear like they're angry riding out in any way, shape, or form. The best you can gauge is that, like, these are soldiers coming out because they saw, like, more battles happening.
Okay.
And so they were responding after clearing out what was there.
I see.
For the investigation checks,
Can we see? Are these Crowns Guard, or is this like member of military, like some sort of other section?
so it's a bit of it's both, because the Crown's Guard and the actual military soldiers aren't actually that far apart from each other when it comes to the Empire.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so it's essentially the same. You definitely can see, like, the lead person on the horse in the first group looks much more like pronounced and decorated than any of the other people around.
I see.
Okay, for the investigation checks, Ghost, you find a small pouch that has about 6 50 gold piece amethysts in it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, these guys had some pretty decent loot on them. And then Torin, you find as you're kind of looking through stuff, especially on the bigger the bugbear chief, you find that he has these really nice looking kind of black leather gloves that seem to be emanating a kind of magical aura off of them. And he also has a pouch on his side that also seems to be emanating a magical aura.
Did you just drop us a bag of holding, Judy?
I have no idea.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
taking both of those.
Okay. Does anyone
and-
else want to investigate and look around while you guys have a chance before these people come up?
Yeah, I'll do it.
And without hesitation
Mhm.
or any kind of thought put into it,
Uh-huh.
instantly putting on the gloves.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I would
Yeah.
love if you do this and they're cursed one day.
That would be
Joke's
really
on me,
funny.
they are right now.
A 19. Is anyone else going to roll while you guys have the chance, or no? Just so
what
I'm
were we rolling for
aware.
again?
It was
You don't have
investigation.
to
You don't have to. It's just if you guys want to loot these bodies of these Kryn
So
soldiers
Mine
that you
is
fought.
really bad. I'm gonna do it anyway, just for the lulz.
Oh, that was
Okay.
the wrong
Never mind,
button.
I got a
That was
nat
the
20.
wrong
bad, he
button.
says.
Oh,
I mean, if anything,
my.
A nat 18. Perfect.
Nat 18.
I
Amazing.
clicked the wrong button, but mine would be a
Good job,
17 if we
Justin.
added the +1 for investigation.
That's fine.
I said I was bad at it because I have a -2 on it.
I mean, you got a nat 20 and
nat
rolled lower than me.
A
But
nat
still,
18.
that's a really good roll, Justin.
Justin, I literally can't stand you.
Why? What did I do?
I had a specific thing set out that you would only find because your guys' investigation is not great. I had a specific thing that was a one loot drop that you guys would only find if you rolled a natural 20.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Give
you got
Justin
it.
hand
loot.
over.
Give
Okay.
Justin loot.
All right.
Give us loot.
You start looking over stuff.
Okay.
Solus. And you kind of pass over the different goblin bodies. There's not much there, just kind of their weapons and stuff like that. You don't really care about that. You pass over the hobgoblins that were there and the smaller bugbear, but you get to the bugbear chief, and while you see Torn kind of pulling on these gloves that he's pulled off of him,
In the pouch.
you take the pouch from
Mm-hmm.
Torin, and you reach your hand inside.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't
Troy,
even
let
get
me
a
see
chance to
that.
look through it yet. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Here you go. Yeah, I'm looking at these gloves. Here, look through it. Tell me what you got.
I just imagine him just dropping the little bag
Yeah.
after finding.
Actually,
the gloves.
no, because it wouldn't be on the pouch, because the pouch itself is magical, so it's a different
okay.
thing.
Oh.
So it would be there's a different pouch. Sorry, let me fix
Okay.
that.
You're good.
You find
Oh, it's a
a
different
different
pouch?
pouch kind of slung across his back, and you
Okay.
pull that off, and you see this thing was tied like very tightly, which is why it kind of like stood out to you. Like this is clearly something very important. And as you cut open the pouch and you pull it out, you see a large crystalline-like object, a dodecahedron.
Oh shit.
And it's got
Okay.
these two kind of gold handles on it, on each side, that you can kind of hold it. You have to pick it up and hold it with two hands because it's that like big around.
Okay.
It's like a sippy.
I hold it.
Okay. It does give off. You can tell somewhat it is giving off this kind of magical aura, and it almost you almost feel it like wanting to like pull you in almost, as you kind of look at it and focus on it for a moment.
Okay.
Oh, it's so great knowing that I know what this is, but Justin doesn't. And I'm just sitting here like.
What do you
Oh,
want
I
to do?
can
I
No,
also
do-
don't
do-
know what it is.
Yeah. Do you continue to focus on it, or are you just kind of like holding
sure.
it and then being okay? So
That's a
No,
dodecahedron, by the way.
I'll try focusing on it.
I think that's a 12 side.
dodecahedron.
Well, no, I sent a picture of it. That's
Oh.
what it looks like.
Alright,
At
I wanna
least
see
the
No,
what it
shape.
looks like.
dodecahedron's a 20 side, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, so you look at this dodecahedron and you focus in on it while you're kind of holding it, and you feel yourself as you focus in kind of pulled in to almost like this different space. Your eyes go dark and you're looking across this kind of black expanse at this moment. And as you're looking across it, you start to see these different lines, and they're shooting out into in the straight line direction, like multiple lines all parallel from each other, and then they hit points, and at these different points they then like split off from each other into multiple like different straight line directions as well. And as they then connect together, they split again and again and again, forming just this kind of almost infinite expanse of different like lines crossing each other at all of these immense points. And as you have focused in on this and you pull back and are suddenly in yourself again, you now have for the rest of today a luck point. You can use a luck point to reroll one die roll that you do for the rest of this day that you guys are currently in. You have one die that you can reroll.
Okay. Do I still have the item?
Yes, it's still there with you.
Oh. Okay.
Critical roll.
I'll put it in my bag.
Okay, so you should have that. It's pretty large, but you are able to manage to kind of like put it away.
Before that,
yes.
As he pulls his face out of it.
Well, he wasn't like his face wasn't in it. He was just hyper focused in.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like he got pulled in any sense. It was just he was hyper fixated on it.
Okay, so rather than that, then it's still gonna go up and just. Solus, you okay?
I believe so.
Ghost, you worry too much. He's fine.
I'm sure, but just kind of dismisses it and then waits for the Crown's Guard to get to us.
Also, just kind of dusts his pants a bit. Like, all right, everyone, you've got a first impression to make. Freshen yourselves up.
Also, the rest of you notice as you guys are kind of taking stock. Yahweh is currently still seems to be in his rage form for whatever reason. The tattoos are still glowing, and he's still kind of the more like, you know, standing tall built perspective that he normally takes up.
I would like to go over and clap right in his face.
Okay.
At least clap him on the shoulder, like just like clap a hand on his shoulder.
Wait, did you say you slap him on his face?
No, I clap in front of your face to try to wake you up.
Okay, and he's just like, he's still like in a a hyper state. Like the minute's up that he's usually done, but like he's still in this state, and he's just like laughing maniacally and like looking for a fight.
It's around this time that you see the first kind of party arrive. You see a woman riding a horse. You see this large green-skinned orc woman with these big tusks coming out of her mouth, long braided hair, as she kind of pulls her helmet off and looks across at all of you and kind of takes stock of the field of battle that is here, kind of closely examining it and determining kind of what went down and what happened. And then you see, you know, as she kind of does that, the group of soldiers behind her who weren't on horses and who were just running after her kind of follow up and line up in a formation behind her, kind of breathing heavily as they were chasing after her almost. She kind of looks across at all of you and just goes, well, it's not every day a would-be group of adventurers takes on a small raiding battalion from the Kryn dynasty. It's rather impressive.
They weren't that bad. Just sit there and fucking panic that I didn't hit anything. Anyway.
got a couple good bombs in.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm, oh, hold on. Let me pull up my notes so I can get the actual name right. It's pretty important.
I wouldn't mind typing in the chat too.
I'm General Alexandra Caranth of the city of Blade Garden. I run this entire battalion here and oversee all of the training of all soldiers here that come into the city, and oversee pretty much most of the city by itself as well. And it's at this point that this other party has now caught up. You see, it's a smaller group. Behind her was probably about a battalion of like 20-ish Crownsguard or so. And this group that's coming up is like a group of 8 with a leader, all on horses. As you see, a humanoid man coming up, looking older, probably in his like mid-50s or so, kind of starting to salt and pepper hair that's cut really close to the head and everything like that. And he comes up, kind of hearing this as she's kind of ending her sentence, and looks over at her and goes, "Well, I don't know about all of that. Excuse me, I'm Starosta Emmanuel Lornos, and..."
Okay, you're gonna have to write that one down.
Yeah, well, can you write both of them down, please?
Yes. Okay, here,
What?
let me grab you. Let me grab you the...
Gesundheit? Like... The roast?
Yeah, you know,
Kind
I'm
of
pretty sure
like-
foreign
The-
in character would be
second,
like,
the
"Bless you."
second you said the name,
Mhm.
my mind just went blank.
Yeah, okay, so...
I will say this is entirely out of character.
Mhm.
He is, like, from his name alone, he sounds like a pompous prick.
They usually
Entirely in character.
are. Mhm.
Bless you.
That was entire. Oh.
Oh my god.
He kind of looks at you, and then just
Zoom tight.
shakes his head. So that's Starosta Emmanuel Lornos. And you see the general still kind of up on her horse, kind of looking off to the side, not looking at him, and kind of rolls her eyes. You see the Starosta kind of sitting there on his horse, looking over at her and being like, "General, you could have waited for us. There was plenty of time for all of us to hop up on our horses so we could ride out together." And she looks back at him and just goes, "They were in the middle of a scrap. There was no time for them to wait." And you kind of hear one of the soldiers behind her kind of mutter under his breath, being like, "Was time enough for you to get on your horse?" And she's like, "Quiet, Hephaestus, unless you want to be the one cleaning the stables tonight."
Asbestos?
Hephaestus.
Oh, buddy.
Hephaestus.
Okay.
Hephaestus.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's
Silence.
I don't know what to say.
Does Oster hear this?
Huh?
Does Oster hear that?
Yeah, you can hear all of it.
Oh, Oster absolutely chuckles. He's not even hiding the snicker.
The Starosta goes,
Ceiling insulation.
"Anyway, seems you guys have perfectly managed to handle this smaller raiding party, and we appreciate that. What's your business?"
We are the group known as 50/50, and we were sent by Master Doolin Traversky.
You see him kind of look at you for a second. And then he kind of chuckles and just goes, "And what did Master Doolin want you to do?"
We're looking for we're looking for a man by the name of Otto Zesk. Heard he might have some information for us.
And you see him kind of just go, "Well, sorry, I don't know of any man by that name, but I don't know if you've noticed, but the city was under attack and it's on lockdown at the moment, as no party will be able to enter into the city at this time." And at this point is when you see the general kind of look over at him and just go, "Oh, Starosta, don't be ridiculous. First of all, these people are clearly not Kryn soldiers. They've taken care of this whole party by themselves. I don't think, the Kryn would, plant a whole group to fight another group of theirs just to have them get entrance into the city. And second of all, you don't have control over who's coming into the city at this point in time. It's a wartime doctrine, and I lead the city in this charge. And
Didn't
he
we
just
get like a letter or something? I'm sorry.
a letter of what?
Like saying this, right? Didn't we?
I believe we did.
Yeah. Can I just show them like the letter that was written by the person?
No, I
that sent
don't
us?
think we did, Justin.
Oh, did we
Um,
not?
No,
I don't
you
think
guys
so.
didn't get anything
Okay.
from Doolin to say that you were acting under her orders or anything like that.
We should have gotten something like that. Fuck.
Probably.
Next time we know better next time.
Yeah.
You see the Starosta just glare at her during this time. And then just kind of looks at his riding party and just goes, "Alright, back to the city, men, let's go." And they start to turn around and ride off. You see the general kind of look at you, and she just goes, "Sorry about him. Things are tense as always. The two of us kind of have some moderate control over different sections of the city, and gets a little tense, especially during wartime."
We appreciate you trusting us.
"Well, you did good work out here. Why don't you follow me back into the city? I'll make sure you guys get let through, and if you follow me to High Peak Tower, I'm pretty sure I have some sort of reward I can give you. There's usually some sort of extra coinage that gets doled out to people who help the city outside of the Crown's Guard themselves, so why don't you follow me back?"
Gives a nod.
Alright. So you
We'll
got...
go grab our cart.
But,
Follow
but
behind them.
before we leave,
Mhm.
you said the large bugbear captain had had some kind of horns.
Yes,
on
he
his
had
head,
two
right?
horns coming off of his head.
Now those are
You're gonna take the
actual horns,
horns?
not just a hat, right?
Yes, they are actual horns.
Can I cut off one of his horns?
Oh no.
Make
wanna
a
take
survival
one of his
check to
horns.
see if you can successfully cut off one of these horns without breaking and
Okay.
shattering them.
Hear me out, Burby.
Uh-huh.
These are like, that's kind of barbaric, my dude. I mean, these are like people.
Oh,
Six.
These aren't
it's okay.
animals.
Fail.
It's okay. I suck at it anyways.
Yeah, you tried taking like one of your daggers to try and like see if you can get it to pass through and even make any sort of headway, but you get the sense that you'd have to be at this for a long time, and their party is starting to move.
Just like, not worth the time. Okay.
So you follow the general and her large kind of raiding party back into the city, going through, it takes probably about another 20 or so minutes of travel as you guys head up. You pass through these large city walls as the general kind of nods at her own men that are not only up on the walls but are down at the bottom as well to kind of continue and let you guys through. You see the city is very, it's a large circular town, buildings made of stone and kind of sandstone. Think very kind of Agrabah like, with lots of different corners and small gaps between buildings, as there's a bunch of barracks and different other like normal buildings built around a large central building with a big tower that peaks off at one point that you can see kind of has like a section of it at the top where there are guards walking around, and you can kind of tell they're like looking out across the city trying to see if they can see anything coming, basically. She leads you back to this main building and the High Peak Tower as she drops her horse off, and her men start to go about their business, except for two who continue to follow her, seeming to be her kind of like more personal guard. One of which being the one you heard speak up earlier about her having the time to
Sassy
grab
boy.
yeah,
The sassy boy.
the sassy boy himself. She leads you through this building towards the back of it into her own office, and kind of brings you in. The guards then stand at the door as she kind of takes a seat behind her desk, starts looking through a couple of drawers really quick. She goes, "Pardon me for just a moment. It's been a while since I've had anyone besides my own men helping to defend the town, so haven't had to pull this paper out in a while." Eventually she finds it. She kind of looks across at it and just goes, yeah.
What? Okay, come here.
Deeds in the, deeds for the city in wartime. Yeah, it'll be 50 gold pieces a person.
Come here, Latte. Latte, come here.
Cool beans.
Wait, that's 50 gold per person?
So you guys are,
Help to get 50
yeah,
gold
because you helped in essentially in a time of war where the city was under
We
attack.
got 50 gold.
Yeah, you guys are getting 50 gold pieces each.
Oh, okay.
So you guys can go ahead and mark that down on your character sheets. Each of you getting 50 gold pieces as she kind of.
Damn, I can buy so many health potions now.
I am
So much alcohol.
I'm a little more than halfway there, GD.
as she passes this out to you, and she kind of sits there for a second and just goes, "So you're looking for a man?"
Yes, that'd be correct.
You know anything about him?
He's a necromancer.
A necromancer?
Is he?
No.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
No.
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 But
He's
didn't-
gonna give us
didn't he, like, bring
information
the
on the
life back?
remnants, potentially.
Oh.
You were looking for a guy who who had the ability to, or who was a person who could transport magical creatures and different
Yeah, like,
monsters and stuff
rust
like that,
monsters.
as he was the one
Oh, never
seemingly who would have put the rust monsters in the cave, which led you to the necromancers.
Okay. Got it. Never mind then. Ignore me.
It's okay, it's been a bit.
Yeah.
So I that's why I kept searching through my notes. I was like, what did we need this guy for again? Then I looked back and was like, he is in charge of some creature capturing and moving. Might have some information for why some creatures ended up where they shouldn't be.
Well, I'm sorry I don't know the man by name, but you can go ahead and I would say that your best bet would probably be you could check over at the Little Lamb Stables, as
Oh, it's so cute. Sorry.
as that's the only stables that moves creatures in and out of this town that aren't controlled by the Empire themselves. Let's see, what else can I... Oh, you should, at least while you're in town, the inn that's closest to here, as I assume you'll be looking for room and board for the time being, you can check out the Dewdrop Inn.
I hate it here.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
No, it's I mean, possibly, but I mean, please, do drop in.
Oh no! Why did you point that out to me?
I love it. I love it here.
I didn't even see that. Thank you for point. Oh.
My
You're
names
welcome.
just get better and better, I promise
Do
you.
you come up with these? Do you find them?
Some of them most of them I have found, yes. They're
Oh
pretty
my
great.
god! I was gonna say these are so good. There's no way you could get all of these.
No, a couple of them I've come up with myself, but some of them I definitely have found.
Horse Dashery is my favorite.
That I did come up
I-
with by myself.
Dread, Wrath, and Beyond,
Yeah,
though.
I'm a personal fan
one's
of
also good.
Dread, Wrath, and Beyond.
And she goes, you, not only do they have good room and board, and obviously, there's, it has a part of a, you know, a tavern in there as well, so you guys can eat and drink to your delight. But I think they're also holding a show today. They have, as she's kind of like moving through papers on her very messy desk at this point. And she kind of looks across at something. Yes, it's the comedic duo that the Empire brought in to try and help bring smiles onto people's faces during this wartime. It's a halfling comedic duo that'll be putting on a show.
Oh. I'm hoping it's a thing that I... Okay, anyway.
I really wanted to think of a short joke to make about two halflings, but I couldn't think of anything.
Two halves of a whole comedian.
That's
I don't
good.
But you guys can go ahead and check that out while you're here in town. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but...
By any chance, is there an armory or leather worker somewhere about?
Yes, there is. There is a place... Of course, she asked the question about the one type of building I didn't have immediate plans for.
I'm so sorry.
What? I told you about this.
That's true.
We need studded leather, GD.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you about this.
I know. Just give me 2 seconds.
I wanted you to be prepared. I did it for you, GD. I did it for you.
I made this for you.
You know, because
yeah.
this is a time of war, right?
Yes.
You might have just like made like makeshift like blacksmith so that they can just like get things made very quick and just get them out.
Yeah,
Which
but
wouldn't
blacksmith
have a
isn't necessarily what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but they could technically make the armors and stuff too.
She tells you there's a place not too far from here. It's called the Purple Shield, and that should be able to help you with any of the armor or weapon needs you could possibly need. It's at this point you hear a knock on the door. She kind of yells for them to come in, and you see the same man from before, Hephaestus. As he goes, sorry for interrupting, General, but I have a message for you. And she's like, alright, come over.
Really quick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What does Hephaestus look like?
He's a younger man, human in his 20s, kind of bushy beard, very thick bushy beard, but short, shaved hair.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, now we can.
Thank you, God.
So he kind of comes in and he comes over and just whispers a quick message to the general. As she kind of nods to herself and then looks a little exasperated before he turns and leaves.
Well, I take it you have business to take care of then.
Yes, I have another meeting, unfortunately.
We'll make haste then.
Alright, I thank you for your service, and she kind of looks across at you as a group, very specifically eyeing kind of Torin and Yahweh, who is still kind of laughing a little maniacally and just goes, I did vouch for you to come into the city. Try not to make too much of a mess of things while you're here, please. I appreciate adventures just as much as the next person, but really...
I look over at Torin.
Yeah, just really prefer try and keep any eccentricities to a minimum, please.
Whatever would you mean?
Exactly, yeah. And then she kind of turns back to her notes and gives you guys a kind of half wave off.
Just as she was saying that, I just imagined Torin like halfway reaching into his pouch to pull out the bagpipes for no good reason.
Jesus Christ.
Right before we leave, though, just kind of want to look back and what's the easiest way to contact you if we need you in the future?
Best way to do it is to come to here. I'm usually always here.
Yahweh's scoping the area for the biggest bitch.
Why?
The biggest what?
The biggest bitch.
Why?
I mean,
Hey.
He's looking for the
Because he's
biggest
going crazy
motherfucker
still.
around.
He's still got his rage up.
Oh yeah, right. I like to go over and like, Yahweh, are you in there?
He's just like laughing. I wanna fight.
You guys are led out of this room, and your time is now yours. What would you like to do?
I would like to take Yahweh outside and have a little brawl.
Yeah, just go get outside and just fucking deck him in the face.
He said he wants to fight.
Oh,
And I hit him.
You just said don't cause problems.
That's why I'm
Yes,
taking it outside. No
Uh,
one else is gonna get involved.
Problems are being caused.
I would like to follow them
Oh,
outside, finishing
wait,
pulling my
wait.
bagpipes out.
Wait, before I go,
okay.
I'd like to ask the
I
general,
just wanna-
is
can I
there a
just do
place
this latte?
where I can, me and this here
Comrade.
comrade could have a little spar?
He's getting visibly like excited, like he's popping a little erection just looking around trying to
Oh,
fight
God.
someone.
Okay.
She kind of
We're gonna-
looks up at you guys and just goes, I mean, I'd prefer outside the city, but if you have to do it in, then I don't know. Find a decent alleyway that's not under any serious supervision. Keep it off the streets, please. And then just goes back to her work.
I'm kind of surprised they don't have a training ground.
I mean, they have training grounds, and they're
Let's
for
make a training
soldiers, not for
Yeah,
you
Let's-
guys.
Let's crash the
training.
training ground.
Not for.
We crash
like-
the training ground, okay? We
Show
open
the
a
bunch of,
ring.
like,
We open a public fighting ring right now.
Oh no.
no, we're not.
I
doing this. I
can't.
take you outside the.
100 gold
Okay.
to anybody.
So-
walls.
Solus,
I wanna take
Torin,
him out of the
and
city.
Yahweh are all going outside at the moment. What are the rest of you doing? Thea, Oster, and Ghost.
I guess she'll just say, what will Thea say? Oh, should we just like, don't hurt each other too bad, but I'm here to patch you up just in case you do.
They're
or
on their own.
something along those lines.
Before I do start, I want to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. Thea, Ghost,
I
Oster, what would you
guess
like to do? Well, you guys have this
Thea
time in
would
the city.
recommend also like just going and finding the inn that was recommended to them,
Okay.
or, like the tavern.
Okay.
No, the purple shield was the
The worker.
Armory.
It's basically
Armory.
whichever one we come across first. Maybe we just scout out where the inn is first, but then would
Find
inevitably.
our home base for now.
Can I borrow your phone charger?
Yes. Thanks. Okay, so you guys will go looking through the city. As you guys are going through this building, leading back out onto the city, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Everybody.
Why-ya.
Damn.
Fuck
Wow.
me.
Wow, we
Damn.
suck.
Everybody, right?
That was
Okay, so you guys don't notice anything. Cool.
Or
that.
no,
Thanks.
not
I
everybody.
My
hate
passive's
it.
15. Does that help? 'Cause I
Just tell
wouldn't
me
be
to
actively
record
looking
it.
for anything.
Your passive's 15? No, that,
Yeah.
doesn't help you, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Wow, look at that.
Just tell me to roll for initiative. That's it.
Tell me already. So you guys head out. Yalwa, you don't really see anything either. But you're also raging and. Nope,
Fucking bird.
Torin, you don't see
Oh,
anything.
all doing it? I'll do it.
Yeah, you
Perception-
guys were
the
kind of
perception
all
I rolled was
doing
like
it as you
20.
guys left. Yeah, none of you notice
Okay,
anything
so
as you're
yeah,
as
the
you're
20
going through.
doesn't hit, gotcha.
An 18 doesn't see anything?
No, sure doesn't.
Oh,
Fuck.
damn. An 8. Damn, that's whack.
Okay.
Just
I
tell them
see
to roll
that.
for
Hey,
initiative.
Joe,
Thank you.
listen.
That's whack.
Listen, color commentary.
Listen, listen, bud.
I already have them telling me it's whack. I don't need you telling me it's whack as well. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, dog.
My bad. I'll look away. That's fine.
Okay. So the three of you who are looking for both the armory and the Dewdrop Inn, both of you go ahead or all three of you go ahead and make investigation checks as you're kind of walking through the city
We
looking
couldn't
for.
have gotten like, hey, like where is the general direction of it? Like from what's her face as we were leaving, just like, hey, can you give us a direction so we're not wandering the town all night?
No, she kind of shoved you out because she has other meetings to attend to. She is the general of the city and does not have all night to waste on the band of hooligans.
We're not.
Who
hooligans.
just
You are
saved
hooligans.
the town from a raiding party? Hello?
Nope,
I
that's
didn't
not what
find it,
happened.
guys.
What am I?
I didn't
What am I
find
rolling?
it.
You're not rolling.
You just
Yeah,
said
no,
the three
we're-
of us.
I said
No, not
Ghost,
you.
Thea, and
Oh.
Oster because they're the ones looking for the specific things. You're trying to
The
fight
good
Solus.
And
I'm
I'm
trying to
here
fight you.
to provide background music.
Let me fight you. Let me fight the fucking GM.
Okay.
Whoever has that name is super
Uh,
fucking cool.
Oster,
Sorry, I'm rolling for what?
investigation to see if you
Got
can
it.
find the.
Wow.
Wow.
Wandering for a
You
while.
guys-
Dirt on my shoes is pretty interesting, you know?
Oh boy.
Hear me
Listen,
out. It
yeah.
just takes significantly longer, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it
eventually.
definitely takes you significantly longer than it should have. You guys start going down the different alleyways instead of taking main roads because you're like, this will be quicker. It's not. So it takes a better part of, say, probably about an hour or so, but you manage to find both the Purple Shield and the Dewdrop Inn, which are about 2 or so streets away from each other.
Okay.
And equally 2 or 3 streets away from the large central building.
We just went in circles a couple times and we just kind of missed it.
A
Like,
little
the
bit,
signs
yeah.
were a little too small. We
At
just-
one point, we like almost found it, and then we're like, you know what? No, that can't be it. Let's get our steps in. Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the one. See, that's a blue shield. That's not purple.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
that's not-
I mean, it might be a little bit more periwinkle, but it's definitely not purple.
For the
Yeah,
love
exactly.
of God, someone murder me.
Maybe
You
indigo,
made
but
this
not
happen
purple.
yourself.
You made this
Like,
happen.
reason
That's
we need to
silent.
make
I
That's
did
not
not do
purple.
Find the
anything to
end.
make this happen. You guys
Why do we
rolled
need
shit
to
on your
do
investigation
find
checks.
the end?
Do better.
Why?
Okay.
Excuse me, good sir. Is this the purple shield or is this the magenta
Aubergine
shield?
shield.
He's just-
Aubergine.
Is that a
Okay,
what?
so which one are you guys going into first before I smite all of you?
Purple.
The
Don't blow
aubergine
past that
shield.
made-up word.
The purple shield. Okay. You guys go into the purple shield, and you see a large orc man hammering away at a piece of armor on an anvil at the moment.
Anything we can use to just immediately grab his attention, like a little bell or anything like that, or not?
Yeah. Well, as we'll say, as you come in, you hear the kind of door ring as it hits a bell, and he kind of looks up at you guys and goes, "Oh, hello. I am Dudash. How can I help you today?"
Oh, I love him.
Do that.
I love him. Right, you do.
Melissa, you love every NPC.
Oh,
Look, he's got
that
a
was
dope
great.
right there for. He's great.
That was great. By any chance, my good man, you got you work with leather? Can you get metal onto leather or studded leather?
Oh, you're looking for studded leather armor?
Yes,
I have some of that. How many are you looking for?
I know I want one for myself, and it also turns to look a ghost. And you too, huh?
Just kind of nods.
Okay, 2 studded leather. Hold on. He kind of sets aside his blacksmithing tools as he turns around, kind of goes into the back room for a second, and then comes out with 2 sets of studded leather, kind of places them across the countertop. These will run you about... You see him kind of think for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the actual amount, GD?
No, I haven't pulled up. I was just doing that
Okay.
for effect.
Just making sure, just making sure.
He thinks for a second, then goes, oh, well, 45 gold pieces each.
How much?
Well, that doesn't sound bad to me. What do you think, Ghost?
Real quick, what's the state of our armor? Is it pretty fucked?
I have a mending cantrip, so it should be in good repair.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
And also the
your
fact that we
armor's
never
not...
get hit, Ghost.
Yeah,
We don't get hit, Ghost.
you two spend a lot of time dashing around the sidelines and not taking damage, so your armor's not too bad.
If we trade some old stuff in, can we get any discount?
Yeah, I can
Just
take...
kind of pulls aside the cloak just to get a good look at the leather that I'm currently wearing.
Yeah, he kind of looks at both of you. Alright, that could take, we say, 10 gold pieces off the price if you're trading it in for newer armor.
Okay.
Very fair.
Alright, so you guys start taking off
Trading
your...
that out.
And they
your-
just start stripping down their
Well, it's
I don't
just
think
it's
there's
just
stripping
armor.
down,
It's not like
but-
you're not wearing underclothes underneath it.
Yeah, you guys take
For
off your
yourself.
normal leather armor.
Sexy.
Go ahead, both of you mark off 35 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
For your new studded leather armor, and he takes your older leather armor and slides the studded
Could I
leather
throw
armor
a mending
forward.
cantrip, like, there's like throw mending on them, like real quick, just to make sure they're in top shape for this guy?
Yeah, absolutely. And he kind of just looks at you and smiles and gives a thumbs up. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
There's glamored stuttered leather armor. Sorry, I was looking in the compendium.
Yeah, same. I saw that.
What is that? What is that? So you get bonus action to speak the
Oh.
armor's command word. Sorry, this is just cool. Oh, you basically just get to make it look whatever you want, which
It's
is
good for
kinda awesome.
disguises.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So both of you, so both of you have those. He kind of looks across at you and just goes, anything else, or can I get back to my work?
Synthesis here?
Nothing off the top of our heads, but we'll probably keep looking around for a bit.
Okay. And he goes back to working on this piece of armor that he's working on.
Yeah, I just want to give a look at anything that might be like out for in the open for sale.
You see a lot of different stuff across the wall. You see different types of some of these different types of showed armor, like especially like some ring mail and chain armor. There's even a set of both half plate and regular plate armor on these big armor stands. And then across the walls are
Half
just
plate heavy armor?
half plate is medium armor.
Oh, it's medium.
Yes.
Wow.
If you're looking for heavy armor, 5 cents.
No, I'm looking for medium armor.
That is hide, chain, scale, breastplate, and half plate.
And then across the walls, you see different. You see the whole array of weapons, from swords to daggers to glaives and battle axes. The whole shebang. He seems to make pretty much everything. There's even a trident or two.
So,
Weapon needs arrows. He got arrows.
Oh, I do have arrows.
Kind of as keep probably just notices Ghost looking over at her quiver.
How many do you need?
At least 20.
That's just a gold piece.
Get
I'll
2
chuck down-
dozen,
I'll-
make it even.
Yeah, I'll chuck down 2 then.
Okay, so he'll pass you over 40 arrows.
So, quick question.
Yes.
I kind of really need to find a blacksmith / armorer
Mhm.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Well,
come
who's that?
wandering? Can I come wandering in here?
Okay, Burb.
This would be
Uh-huh.
happening at the
Solus
same
does-
time that you'd be playing background music
So-
for
This is
Solus
true.
does.
Solus fight.
Solus does also want to come here. So
Yeah.
after the fight, we're gonna come here regardless.
This is fine. Okay, that's good. I was like, I don't want to miss my one chance on.
No.
No, you guys,
Some
you would have you
more-
play you plenty of time. You guys are
Armor.
probably going to be in the city for a little bit.
Okay, good. I was like, I have so much stuff I have to get rid of.
We can just say
Yeah,
say
no,
while
same.
they're
I gotta get rid of
we can
so
just
much
say while
shit.
they're doing the shopping, like that we're already fighting. We just haven't panned the camera over yet.
Okay.
continue. Sorry.
Yeah. Anything else, you guys?
Oh, I might want to swap out my scale mail for half plate, get another point of AC. Scale mail is 14 AC, but half plate's 15.
Honestly, might as well do it if you have the money. You can always try and do the trade off armor for slight discount too.
Half plate is
Yeah.
more expensive though.
Yeah, just get a little bit off. Not much, but
Yeah, I'll inquire about that.
Okay, so what do you have currently?
Swapping in.
You have
I have scale mail.
You have scale mail. Okay. Half plate's gonna run you 750 gold pieces.
What the fuck? Really?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
stupid
It's
expensive.
expensive.
Damn. Do I want to spend that much for just one AC though?
Do you have a shield?
Yeah,
So what is your AC currently?
16. I would be increasing to 17.
I mean that's kind of up to you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth it.
You can always come back. Just think on it.
Yeah.
I'll think on it.
Okay. All right, so you guys finish your shopping, and you head back to the Dewdrop
We'll
Inn.
thank the nice gentleman for his time.
He kind of waves at you as you guys leave, continuing to focus on his work. As you guys get to the Dewdrop Inn, to the other party, who
I really
is
don't want to miss this, but I gotta pee.
so. Where are you guys going? Are you going to an alleyway outside the city? What are you doing?
I'm just following them around.
Okay, so
We're going outside the city.
you're going outside the city. Okay, so you guys take the trek. It takes about probably like 10, 15 minutes or so to get from the middle of the city out to the outside. You kind of motion along to the guards, who opens up the gate and just kind of tells you, one of them just goes, "Oh yeah, don't be out there for too long." Once the sun goes down and you can see it is starting to set now as we're getting closer tonight. They're gonna
We just need
fully
him to get rid of his rage.
they're gonna fully lock down the city. So you lead him outside, and I guess we'll go ahead and I'll pull you guys back onto this map.
Coolio.
And I can kind of pull some of y'all aside. So what are you guys doing?
How are we feeling?
How are we beating the shit out of each other now? Oops, sorry.
Non-lethal if possible.
Okay, so are you guys just gonna like straight fist fight each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Why not? Why not?
Okay. Dope. I'm super down for this. Both of you go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god. Well,
18.
oops.
Osa? Alyssa.
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 I got it.
Just
I got it. Don't worry.
Don't worry, fam.
Oh, real bad. Okay, so Justin's gonna start. Let me mark that. Hold on, let me fix this to make sure that it's correct because your AC is not higher at the moment. And Justin, make sure you have your AC at its normal value.
Yes.
Burb, I assume you're going to play battle music as these two decide to fistfight each other.
I have it ready.
Okay, go ahead and roll a performance check for me.
If it's high enough, can I just send you the video?
Yes,
Perfect.
I will
Alright.
allow that.
So if it fails, you gotta find a botched version of it.
Impossible.
24.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead. Send me the link to see what you are. I'm so scared. What is this?
I mean, it's got drums going with it, but you can just
Okay.
imagine me like beating up against a fence post with my foot.
Alright, give me a second as I have to clear the bot really quick. Clear. Play.
Or using my tail to beat against a fence post. That sounds a lot better. Maybe a rock.
Let me
Who
make
knows?
sure you are both good. Are you at the correct hit points? Because I know you said you healed yourself, Solus.
Yeah, no, I'm at the right one.
Okay, cool. So Solus, you're up. What are you doing?
Well, I'm a bonus action Shield of Faith on myself. So I'm back to where I was.
Okay.
And okay, so how does
What is this
Un-
music?
not
Sorry,
like
I didn't
It's
do
me.
it. Oh no.
how does unarmed strikes work?
Unarmed strikes are a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
And then the actual hit, because you are not any sort of person who has an actual unarmed strike attack, is just 1 damage plus your strength modifier.
So okay, the damage is what?
1 plus your strength mod.
1 plus my strength mod.
Yep.
So it's just 4.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought oh no, unarmed strikes are 1d4 for monks.
Yes. And those go up as the monk's level.
Yeah.
But otherwise
So
it
it's
is just
difficult
1.
for you to beat each other to death.
A little bit. This is gonna be quite the brawl, but there's only the
Okay,
2 of them,
so-
so they're just gonna fucking fist fight back and
I will
forth.
say this. I didn't expect this to turn into a full-fledged
back, sorry.
turn-based thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of thought we were gonna roll a couple times, see how it went, do something different. But I mean, we can do this. It's just those are big health pools for hitting
What
each
did
other
you wanna-
for
what
3
did you
damage.
want to do?
I mean, we don't have to go full all out, like
Okay.
full combat if you
Nick-
if that's not how you want to do it.
Yeah,
Just
Nick.
punch each
What
other a
was your
couple
idea? What was your idea first?
I was thinking we roll a small, like a d4, and a couple times between us, and the first 1 to 10 wins.
How about
okay.
how about we do this to solve it instead? I'll have you guys do contested strength checks, and we'll do
That's better off.
we'll do a best of, we'll say best of 5. So
Okay.
first person to win 3 strength checks will win the fight.
Nick, you okay with that?
Sounds good.
All right, so both of you go ahead and roll strength checks for me. Alyssa, if you can do it for Nick.
I got you. First one, bop.
Thank you.
Ignore the advantage.
That
Okay.
was a 1.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's fine.
That was a 2!
Got a 5.
They're both the same.
They are actually both the
Bye.
same.
All right.
Turn
Alyssa,
on.
go.
But yeah, and funnily enough, because we'll call that a draw because for there's no
Yeah.
there's no crit fails or crits on ability checks. So roll it
Yeah.
again. Strength checks.
Oof.
God.
God.
Alright.
I'm so sorry, Nick. I'm so sorry.
All right, Solus wins the first one.
I want to lose.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're not losing this one, I don't think.
That's gonna be
Well,
hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wins this one.
Yahweh wins the second, so it's
So
1-1.
1 and 1.
uh-huh.
Wait, hang on, I got this.
Fuck.
Yahweh wins the second, so that puts it
I'm
to
making
2-1.
tallies. I'm making tallies. I got this.
Okay.
That's 3-1.
That is
Yeah,
3-1. All right,
it
so
might
Yahweh wins the best
Ding,
of 5.
Ding, ding.
But the thing is, he doesn't he kind of need to lose to get out of rage? Yeah.
Not not necessarily. Yahweh, how do you
want?
want to handle this, Nick?
Um.
You won.
So after,
I will delete tallies.
can you hear me?
Barely.
Yeah.
Okay. So after I win, I want to stand over him for a minute, and I want to notice that my friend that I've made, and the person I've been hanging out with for the last few times, is on the floor because of my actions, and then he'll come out of his state.
All right. And you immediately see Solus after this fight, and you see him kind of standing over you menacingly, almost as if he was going to like keep going. You see a flare of recognition across his face as his form starts to kind of slump back down, and the tattoos stop glowing. Yahweh seems to be back to his
I
normal
use
state
that
now.
spell for nothing now, though.
we'll say you didn't use it, because if there was no reason for you to, then you wouldn't have.
That's a little disheartening, a little bit.
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
Hmm.
Nothing.
What are we talking about?
Okay. You guys want to talk at all before you start heading back into the city?
I wanna apologize for his actions.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm talking to Solus when I say this. I'm like, I hope he didn't get hurt too much in the process.
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you. Why didn't you come out of rage right after?
Yeah, me and him are having what's called a disagreement right now. He believes he can live my life better than me, so we're having a bit of a disagreement at the moment.
You're going to need to get that under control.
Yeah, well, working on it.
I may not always be here to do this.
That's fine. I thank you anyway.
Let's go inside then. The sun's setting. And I want to stop by the armory real quick.
Okay, so you guys head back inside. You come into
We
the.
need to do the investigation checks too.
Yes, actually. So see if you can find yourselves to the purple shield. Go ahead.
I got you.
Dang
I
it.
got you.
Investigation. I hate it.
Okay.
I will do
You needed
terrible.
600 to pass. You got 6.
I did terrible.
Let's see.
The
No,
-2 is not helping out.
no, it's definitely not
What am I
the
doing?
Oh
investigation.
wait, can I get so lucky?
If you want to use your luck point
Do
for
you
this,
really want to use that now?
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
God
You use the luck point. It's not fair. So listen, Torin.
Oh,
You guys
yeah,
are.
To be fair, It's almost the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can only use it for today.
That's true. Okay.
So you two are kind of lost looking around this city, having absolutely no idea where anything is. And then as you guys kind of get closer to the center of the town, just a few streets off, you see Yahweh just kind of look up and point to a big sign that's coming over one of the buildings where there's these large plumes of smoke coming off of a chimney, and just goes, "Wasn't that the purple shield? Right there."
Hey, is that it?
You know, it looks more like the Periwinkle shield. But
Oh,
I guess
for the
we can check
love
that
of
out.
God.
No,
I would
aubergine
like-
shield. Come on.
If this was any other character, I would have smacked him on his head.
Okay, so you guys go in.
Well,
You are
any
met by
other
the same
character I
large orc man who comes in and looks at you and as you guys come in and just goes, hello, I'm Dudash. What can I help you with today?
I'm hoping to trade in some equipments we found.
And possibly upgrade some of the extra stuff that we're wanting to keep.
I can do my best. What are you looking for? So what are you guys
Well-
wanting to do?
Do you want to go ahead, Justin, first?
Sure, yeah. I don't think mine's gonna take too long. I wanna try to trade in the extra weapons and stuff that we've been finding everywhere.
Okay.
Or skull. Yeah.
Okay, so what extra weapons do you have at the moment?
So I have a great axe, 2
Okay.
spears, 2 short swords. How many of the other ones do I have? Give me a second. Never mind. I have 3 spears.
Okay.
How many? Where's my 2 short swords and a great axe.
Okay, so the 3 spears, he tells you, are worth 1 gold apiece.
Okay.
The short swords are worth 10 gold pieces each. And the
Okay.
great axe is 30 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so you trade that all in, so you get 53
53.
gold pieces.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Is that all you need, Justin?
Well, I can't buy plate armor yet, so yeah.
No. Okay. Burby.
Hi. So I need to trade in. Let's see, how many is that?
So much.
Five short swords,
Okay.
a hand crossbow.
Hold on 1 second.
Uh-huh.
I have to find that on my list here. Okay.
Let's see. A long sword
Okay.
and a great axe.
Okay. So great axe is 30, like I said before, so you get 30 for that. The short swords, you said you had 5 of them,
Yes.
so that's 10 each, so you get 50 for that. The hand crossbow is 75 gold pieces.
75. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't. That's what
Uh-huh.
it's listed as.
Okay.
Don't ask me questions.
Damn.
And then the long sword
Aw,
is
damn.
15 gold pieces. So in
Aw, damn.
total, you'll get 180 gold pieces for this.
Can I
180 gold pieces.
Trade. Can I trade in 2 more things real quick?
Sure.
Because I just realized I had.
We are stalking this man's store.
I have 2 long swords. I only need 1. Can I trade one of them in?
Yeah. So you'll
And
get.
and the light crossbow that I have.
Okay, so 15 for the long sword, and then the light crossbow is 25 gold pieces.
25. Okay.
15 or
Extra
25
40.
is 40.
Quick maths.
And
Y'all, neither of y'all had a hand crossbow, correct?
I did. That's what I traded in.
that was, damn it! I don't remember when you got that, but I could have stolen that off you anyway. Bye.
And then real quick, can I trade in I don't know if ammo is interchangeable between ranged weapons. I doubt it, but I have 90 crossbow bolts. Can I trade those in for regular arrows for the longbow that I have?
Oh, can I just trade the bolts in for just money?
Okay. Yeah, so the 90 crossbow bolts, he'll do a 1-to-1 exchange for arrows because they're basically the same cost.
Okay, so
how many crossbow bolts do you have, Justin?
I have 45.
45. Okay, he gives you 2 gold pieces for that.
Okay.
Let me move that over. I'm gonna delete everything out of my inventory
Okay.
in a second.
Yeah,
I've got it
make
all
sure you
crossed
guys are
out.
doing good inventory management.
Yeah, GD.
Awful.
Shut up.
So arrows.
Has a legendary item.
Not
Doesn't
you. They
even
were
fucking
not you.
know.
That was Alyssa going, yeah, GD.
So you said a 1-to-1 for the arrows?
Yeah, because they're the crossbow bolts and arrows cost the same for the same amount.
Okay.
So.
Well, perfect.
Easy enough
And
to-
then
Oh, I'm sorry.
I also have 2 random cell block keys in my inventory.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw those down just to give to him. Be like, hey, if you want to smelt these down for anything, if you can find some other use for them, that'd be great.
He just looks at him and takes them. I'm sure I'll use these for something.
And also, while I'm here, can I get some studded leather armor, please?
Charity trading, same thing.
Yeah, I'll trade it in.
Okay, so 35 gold pieces. Mark it off your sheet.
35. That's 2.
However, Torin was hit by a rock.
Well,
his
I
armor
also
He
have
also has
mending.
mending.
I also have mending.
I know. I'm just
I was hit by a large rock.
Yeah.
I think that's good. You wouldn't happen to have any like specially crafted rapiers, would you?
What do you mean, specially crafted?
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and sort of show it to him. I've had this for as long as I can remember, and while it's old and reliable, it's just that old. And I was wondering if you had anything newer or better that I could possibly trade this in for.
So he's going to have just more regular rapiers. He is not
Aesthetics, GD. Roleplay it. Aesthetic.
If he's just got more regular rapiers, I'm not going to trade in my old reliable one, the
Yeah,
one that I
no,
love.
there's nothing. He's not an enchanter by any means. He is just a
Yeah.
blacksmith. So there are just more rapiers.
All right.
Okay.
Well, then I'll put it back away, and that'll be that. And I'll go ahead and and these are for your trouble, sir. And I'll toss him 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Just
he takes
for-
those and just goes, "Thank you."
Anytime.
All right.
We need anything else here?
You good, Justin?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
looking through my sheet and I have nothing else to sell.
All right. So you guys head back. You guys head out and you head over to the Dewdrop Inn, which with Yahweh's investigation check isn't too hard to find. But we'll go ahead and take this moment as you guys have reached Blade Garden and finishing that last combat. You have all reached level 4, so everyone can go ahead and roll their hit dice for me for leveling up. Remember, you do
How do I
reroll
do that
ones,
again?
so you just hit your hit
Oh,
dice in the
I
middle
just-
of your
There we
sheet.
go. I was trying to click my hit points from like, hello?
Yeah, a 6.
Hello?
Then
I got a 7. Nah.
Oh!
You reroll ones.
Oh, bless
Uh,
your soul, GD.
Nick, I will roll yours.
That's
I
not much
might
better.
just hate that you're just
You
the
got a
slightly better rogue than me forever.
Hey,
Lord.
listen.
I actually hate it.
You better,
A 2 doesn't feel
better
much
not
better
mess
than
up
a
my
1,
roll.
but at least it's not a 1.
I mean, at least
better-
last
you better not mess up my roll.
combat, we both missed everything.
Yeah, God.
And
I swear to God, GD.
I will not mess up your roll. Calm down.
21
What do we get at this level, Lewis? What do we get?
Okay,
Fourth
yeah.
level.
I may have
ability
messed up
score
your roll a
improvement.
little, but it's
Ability
fine.
score or
Okay.
You
feat?
reroll once.
You rolled really good. Listen, you've rolled really good on other ones, Nick. So it's
But
fine.
doesn't he reroll?
You
once?
gain no. It
So what's
wasn't a
your dex?
1. He rolled a 3.
You only reroll
Huh?
if you get a 1
What's your
Yeah.
dex right now?
That's
It was a 17.
Or are
Oh,
you
you
gonna
already put it
bring
up.
it up 2 to 19, or you're gonna take a feat?
I'll
Right,
probably
what
take a
level?
19 and then at the
4.
next level take a feat.
Okay, so you get you got 7, Nick. So you're up to 46 hit points now.
That's lame.
That's fine.
46?
Yes, because he was at 39 before.
Oh, I'm at 50 now.
Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, so and everyone at this level gains an ASI, or you can take a feat. So you can take a +2 in something in one of your skills, or a +1 to 2 different skills, or you can take a feat.
I'd had to
Just
look
take a
that
feat,
over.
It gives you +1 to dex.
I know, that's what I'm gonna end up taking at the next ASI.
Okay, so
Okay.
Alyssa, you're taking a +2 to dex.
Is that all we get at level 4?
Yeah.
Yes,
What,
that's.
which one was the +1 to dex? It was athletic, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
That sounds about right.
Actually, I might just take that now because it
so-
won't really matter.
So GD,
Yes.
scratch that. I
Uh-huh.
have 54 health.
Okay.
GD, you robbed me. I want my average. I was eating.
No.
See,
Hold
what I
on,
could
let me
do
go-
is I could
Isn't
bump
your
my
average
whiz up
eating?
to 18, and then my dex or charisma
This is
up to
bullshit.
12,
Nick,
so that those would be
If you
even.
were here, you would have rolled for your HP anyway.
Okay.
You would have.
You know what? I'm gonna take a feat instead because I'm
You-
pretty sure
Okay.
I think the only feat that gives dexterity is athlete. But let me look.
Nick, what do you want to do? Do you want to take a +2 in something? A +1?
I don't know. My character sheet's not loading, so I
So
can't
you
properly
have
decide.
an 18 in strength and an 18 in con, a 16 in your dex.
I should use that more.
Right. But I'm saying for feet.
Oh, for feats?
So
That's
do I have
awesome.
to decide right now? Can I get back to you,
Not
like, tomorrow night?
necessarily. You don't have to decide at this second. 5 Cent is playing a cleric.
Ooh.
Who's asking when I'm playing a cleric?
Ethan.
Oh, yeah, cleric.
I don't know, scaled is pretty nice to get.
I don't know good feats though. Is my problem.
Just
I
do
gotta
some searching real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Clerics get another
Yeah.
cantrip. Yeah, you guys can check your character classes because you may get like extra spells if you are a spellcaster. So that's more for Burby and
Yeah.
5 Cent and Solus as well because I think
Like,
Oh,
I think-
no, I don't gain any spells, but I can trade the spell.
yeah, I
Okay.
gain another level 1 and 2 spell.
okay,
So
Oh yeah,
gotta-
I don't have a where's like the.
Change.
I can link it to you. Hold on.
Hang on. I think I might have found it. Did I find it?
My
Yeah, I
con-
found it. I found what I was looking for. 4th level, I get another cantrip and another level 2 spell slot. That's nice.
Yeah.
My constitution is now a +5.
You should also note 5 Cent that because your character level went up, I believe the maximum number of slots that you can like spells that you can prepare also goes up.
I think it's based off my my wisdom modifier.
It's Wiz
which I'm
plus
thinking about
cleric level.
bumping. Okay. And I get another cantrip too. Do I get another cantrip level 4? Yeah, I get one more
Yes.
cantrip. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I was
That's fine.
gonna try and I'm just like marking that I have a cantrip here, to choose at a later date. Well, not like at a later date, but like, not like right this second when I'm just trying to figure out my ASIs.
You good?
So I'm thinking about bumping my wisdom up to 18 and like my dex up to 12, because that seems pretty solid.
Let me look at your character sheet really quick just to like double check. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I like to help.
I
if
think
can.
that's honestly what I might do.
Okay, yeah, no, that would actually work really well for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So this is gonna go up to
so you'll take a +1
18.
to both of
Let's
those.
go look at
Unconscious.
5e tools really quick.
Same,
Gotta
right?
go
You
to-
looking for
There
There we
feats?
go. And now my
Yeah.
initiative gets a bonus,
What's,
which is nice.
what was it? Your stealth bonus is less than mine because you don't have expertise, right?
Huh? Yeah, correct.
I hate
You could get
leveling
skill
up.
expert then.
It's a bit of a mess,
Uh,
yeah.
Oh no.
Because with
What's
skill
that?
expert, you
Especially
can
with
gain. So
multiclassing,
it does
it's
3
the
things.
absolute worst.
Increase one
Taking
ability
the
score by
fun.
1, any, your choice.
Yeah.
2, you gain a proficiency in 1 skill of your choice. And 3, you choose a skill you already have proficiency in and gain expertise.
Yep, I'm going with that. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna make me the better rogue here.
What are you,
finally.
I'm sorry,
Fucking,
what are
ugh.
you taking?
Skilled expert
Oh,
to basically make myself on par with Lewis
okay.
is effectively that's gonna do. Because I rolled shittier than Lewis, this is just gonna even me out to basically the same as him.
Okay, so you're increasing your dex by 1, and then you gain
Yep.
proficiency, and then you're choosing expertise in something?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It's a really good feat.
That's absolutely a good feat.
Next time,
Since
Wait,
we're
what-
since we're leveling up,
Hold on 1 second. Justin, what are you saying?
Yeah.
next time we're able to like do this, I'm taking a feat to raise my
To raise your what?
my strength and get more AC.
Got it. Okay.
Let's
Oh,
see,
thank
Edie, when
God.
you throw a dagger, is
Mhm.
that piercing damage?
Yes.
Okay.
What were you saying, Burb?
I realized that I was supposed to get something at level 2 that I did not get.
Okay.
What did you miss? What did you not get?
Jack of all trades.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Really?
really important for your sheet. Do you know where that is on your sheet?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can add that in just by dragging the thing from the compendium, right?
Yeah, but there's a
Yeah.
specific setting on your sheet. So if you go to the cogwheel, actually,
Mhm.
I can kind of do this as well.
Yeah, I can do this.
And you scroll.
Yeah, that
Okay,
oh
probably
yeah.
would've
why,
helped a couple
why
times.
is this saying it's cleric spells by level? And I'm like, wait, I can learn Eldritch Blast. I open it up. It says classes Warlock. Then why the fuck is it in my cleric spell
Yeah, go to
list?
5e tools. Roll 20 is stupid.
Okay, yeah.
There
So
we go.
you have the jack of all trades clicked. So
Melissa, would you
that
be
will
so
help
kind as
from
to
now
link
on.
that to me?
Absolutely, I got you.
Thank you
Cool.
very much. I very much appreciate it.
So there's that.
And then, do you know what you're doing, whether ASI or feat, Burby?
Yeah, I was looking at a couple different feats. I'm still trying to decide. Am I the only one left? Are you waiting on me?
Not necessarily,
yeah.
because
No, we're
We're
all
all kind of
you're
looking at
good.
stuff.
yeah, you guys are
Okay.
all kind of
Yeah.
looking at stuff for this moment.
Yeah.
And then the next ASI we get, I'll actually boost my dexterity up to 20 and I'll be good.
Filter, cantrip, and cleric.
Nick, do you need a link to where you can look at feats?
Por favor.
I got you, Nick.
Or she has you. Someone has you.
There you go.
While you guys do this, I'm gonna take a quick potty break.
Go for
Thank
it.
you.
Wow,
How dare.
What'd you end up choosing, Lewis?
I'm still looking through the stuff that gives you dex.
And you're a Genasi, right? You might be able to take a potentially cool Genasi feat.
I don't think they're Genasi prerequisites.
There may not be, but there could be.
I will check. Filter.
There's no Genasi one specifically.
Oh,
Darn.
that seems so good.
Communicating through chat, but then GD went AFK, so I was like, shit, now I can't just type. No one's gonna read it. No, I'm
Hey,
here.
how's it going?
Yo, I think I found my cantrip. Totally
Clerics-
dead.
Clerics don't have too many,
Seems
so it's
pretty
not too
good.
hard.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Told the Dead's a pretty
It's
staple.
literally the single most damaging cantrip in the entire game.
I am
Which is kinda
totally
weird.
taking that.
It's kind of weird that clerics have more damaging cantrips than like any of the damage spellcasters, like wizards or warlocks. But
It's because a
whatever,
cleric
I
can
guess.
be effectively almost anything. Like a
Yeah.
cleric's a really
Yeah.
good fill class.
They can be melee damage, they can be spell damage, they can be tank, they can be all three at the same time. Unless you miss all of your guiding bolt rolls.
Oof.
Guiding Bolt's an
Poor
actual
Madani.
spell, though. Like,
No, but
Toll
I'm
the
just
Dead
saying
is so
that like
good, and I feel like that's actually really good.
it is really good, unless you
for
miss it
no, like I
literally
mean, like
every
flavor
time.
wise for my character.
Oh yeah. No, it's just like because Allison has missed it like 5 times that she's casted it in a row.
He's never
in
hit with a guiding
average.
bolt.
I don't think
Ever.
she misses it a lot.
I
But
think
that's
I've
why
hit Guiding Bolt
straight up-
exactly once.
That's Guiding Bolt is probably the single reason why the True Strike cantrip exists. It's like
Yeah.
if you're willing to tank your action for 1 turn to get advantage on the Guiding Bolts.
No, Toll the Dead I think is very flavorful too.
Yeah, no, taking the feat at this level is definitely the win here because there's no way I was gonna. I
Yeah.
couldn't raise my dex above to 20 anyway, so I might as well.
Yeah, you can take
just
the
get the
feat
plus
now
4.
and then +2 later.
Yeah, exactly.
I rolled a fucking 2 on my HP.
I could go
I
for
knew
the
that was
20,
gonna happen.
but
I'm just
I think
like,
I'll take a
watch me
feat
roll
instead.
a 1 again, and then it was a 2, and I'm just like,
If you're at an odd in your main stat, there's really no reason not to just
Well,
take
he
a
would
feat.
get the 20 right now.
I could get a 20.
Oh, are you at 18?
Mm-hmm.
So then that's a question of like, are there 2 dex feats that you want enough to take it now and at 8?
The dex feat seem kind of...
I mean,
And-
They're kind of lame.
Piercer's really good.
Slash.
Piercer's decent, yeah.
It's pretty good, especially for rapiers, because just getting that reroll on the big D8. Not
That
as
would be
good if
nice.
you're using something like a
That
dagger.
would probably
because
be
then you're
decent for you
rerolling.
because you get up
a lot
up
less.
close and personal.
Because
Yeah,
if I like, the thing is like you have to take the second die anyways. So like
the
if I
bigger
roll
the
a
damage
3 and
die
then I
of your
roll a
weapon,
2,
the better it is.
it's like
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, just being able like rolling 1 on damage sucks so much, but Piercer does fix that.
It does.
oh, I should
yeah.
add that.
And then fatter crits is fatter crits.
Yeah, honestly, that if you were gonna take a feat, that might be a decent one.
I mean, the only
But
time
then
I'm really
there
looking
would
at
be the
are
question of
Piercer
what
and Skill Expert.
Yeah.
Because it's like with Skill Expert, I can finally reliably pass what's it? Investigation checks.
What's your intelligence though?
My intelligence is
Oh, I found the Jack of all
14.
trades button.
That's like what, a +2?
+2.
+2.
Which I mean, in the long run, doesn't do too much if you get expertise in it, but it does.
Expertise doubles your proficiency bonus, not your stat mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can
Well,
get-
I'm just saying with.
I can
So it'd be
grab
a 6.
proficiency in it.
God, guys, next level Toll the Dead.
Well,
will
right now
reveal
your
an extra
proficiency's
so it'll be
2.
2d8 or 2d12.
Yeah,
it'll go up.
That's I'm so pleased.
But
with
if you
this.
got or expertise in it, he'd have
be
a
+4.
basically a 6 over. Yeah, but a 6 overall because
Yeah.
2, 2, 2.
But then the proficiency bonus goes up to 3 at level 5, I believe. So then that would
Yes.
turn into even more. Yeah, it goes up to 3 at 5. And then 4 at 9.
Oh no, why is Ethan in here? Hi.
He's helping
You
us
went
make
AFK,
That's
so I
rude.
couldn't keep talking through
He's
chat.
he's helping us min-max.
That was
so
rude. Don't help them min-max. Let them make their own mistakes.
I
Yeah,
found
alright,
my own
person.
pretty good stuff.
Alright, person whose plan for XC's campaign is to have both Skill Expert and Prodigy as a rogue.
I only want
Yeesh.
to have 8 expertise.
Uh-huh.
All of the things I
Alright,
am
buddy.
proficient in, I will be expertised in.
You gonna multi-class into Bard too?
I sure won't.
No.
I sure won't. Cause that would add too much spell shit, and I'm already arcane trickster.
Sounds so
Yeah. Multi-classing with multiple spell casting classes does get really awkward on slots.
Mhm.
If
Okay.
it's just 2 full casters, then there's no big deal. But when one of it is partial, that's when it gets wonky.
All right. Is everyone good now?
I think so.
I don't think so. I don't
No?
know.
I now know what the next thing I'm gonna be taking is. I think whenever we are with Blizzard account level 8.
Yeah.
Nick, did you decide on something?
It's not here.
All right. Good talk.
I'm here.
Oh.
I had a question about Charger.
Okay.
How does Charger work with what's it called? Reckless.
Let's
How does
see.
how does Charger work
When
with
you
Reckless?
use your action to
You wouldn't
dash,
be
you
able
can
to
use.
use it.
No, it's a.
Or wait.
So
So you
you
can't
use
use-
a bonus action to make one melee weapon attack. So yeah,
So
no, you
can I
could
still
use. You could still use reckless.
When you make your first,
Yeah.
yeah, because Reckless says when you make your first attack on your turn, so you don't need to take the attack action.
Mhm.
See,
Attacking
that's
as
what I
a
was.
bonus
That's
action
what
would
I
still
was
qualify.
asking.
Yeah.
Man,
Gotcha.
I
Cool.
was nerfing myself so hard. Third level,
Yeah.
I got expertise. I didn't put that in.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
Babe, come on!
Listen, you went over the third level with me. I
Wait,
thought we
hold on a
covered
second.
everything.
You
No,
guys have
no,
a-
I didn't.
Why
You
is there
did.
so much?
No, I just helped you pick spells. Or
Because
whatever.
there's 2 rogues and a
Two
bard in
rogues
my
and a
party.
bard. Oh my
Because they
God.
decided they didn't like me.
So fun. I just wiped out an entire battle.
Anyway,
So you just shattered the entire fucking enemy line.
Shatter's like the only
Ethan,
damage
shut
spell
up.
that bards get. Actually, no, I think they might get.
No, they get a couple.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay,
get
okay.
barely fucking any.
Ethan!
Listen, it whispers is fun.
No.
Is that the feat you want, Nick?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. There was like between that and one other, but I can't find the others. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do Charger.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
get
do Charger?
Piercer.
Okay, I will pull
Yeah.
Charger onto your sheet so that you have that.
Thank you.
And then you said you're gonna take Piercer?
Yes, I'm putting it on my sheet.
I don't know what that does off the top of my head.
Hey,
Ethan,
look.
don't say it to me. I'm gonna read.
You basically get 3-roll rapier stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad I said don't say it to me.
Yeah.
To be
You're
fair,
welcome.
you did specify me not
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say it to
Ethan.
you. You didn't tell her not to say
Okay.
it to you.
Anyone else
And
want to
hear me
just,
out.
blow me?
I didn't Ethan
Are
splay.
you so mad?
Lewis.
Yeah?
At level 8, I'm gonna take Slasher.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
cool. So
Nice.
yeah, that's fine. You can, yeah. I mean, it's feats.
think
I don't.
Tasha's-
You're totally fine
I
to
think
take those.
Tasha's is really cool for adding like
Yeah.
the Slasher, Piercer, and
Okay.
Crusher. Like being
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
just specialize in one damage type.
So, are we all good now?
So I'm gonna be taking Dragonhide.
Dragonhide?
That's a Dragonborn
That's
specific.
one of
I
the
believe.
racial
Oh,
feats.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase my charisma score by 1,
Okay.
bringing me to 20.
Okay.
I also get basically,
Permanent mage armor.
yeah, my AC is a 13 plus my Dex modifier,
Okay.
and then I also get unarmed attack, which I'm not really that worried about. It was really just the
Okay. Note
AC.
that it does say, well, you aren't wearing armor, so the studded
Yeah,
leather armor
yeah. I was
is...
just gonna go straight back and sell the the studded leather
Just
armor.
pretend that you didn't do it. Just take it off. Just pretend that you didn't do it.
Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just?
That's
can I
fine.
do that?
Don't
Is
worry
that fine?
about that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do I get the gold back?
Yeah.
Was it
5
a yes
cent?
or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
up?
I had
Okay.
donut in my mouth. Are you good, 5 cent?
I want a donut. No, I want a donut.
Okay. Is your character level up good?
No, because I rolled a 2 on my HP.
No.
Technically, you rolled a 1
Yikes.
and then a 2.
I know, and
You
that's
did
just
not
as bad because I
roll
knew I
right.
was gonna roll low, and I rolled a 2.
Hey, you know what?
I'm
Your
not
dex
happy
or
about it.
your con modifier is still pretty good. 5 HP is better than, nothing.
Or, oh my god, I got a cool spell.
Yeah.
I got another cantrip, and I'm
So
excited to use it.
everyone is good now?
Yeah.
All right. Ethan, you can continue
know
to
about
sit in
good,
here, but you have to be.
But
I'm pretty good. I got max constitution now.
Jesus Christ. He's gonna have so much health.
Yeah.
I have 54 health also.
Eventually, he's gonna take the tough feat, and then it'll just be impossible to murder him.
Oh, it'll be so good. It'll be karma
Mhm.
for Avernus. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
okay.
looking up spells, but I'm not that worried about it right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So going
so we
back
can keep
to
I can help with that later too.
my 3 party, you guys enter into the do drop in, and
Still hate it here.
That's fine. Don't even worry about it. Yes.
Is it too late to change my feet?
No.
I want to do Great Weapon Master.
Ooh.
Okay.
why,
Cool.
why is Nick whispering?
I don't know.
Why are you whispering?
I'll fix that later. Okay, so you come into the Dewdrop Inn. You see that it's a lovely kind of 2-story tavern. Behind the counter at the bar on the bottom floor, in this big kind of open restaurant seated area. My words are failing me. Shut up. You see there's plenty of tables and then booths along kind of the siding walls, and there is a big stage platform where you assume the show is going to happen. And behind the counter is an elven woman with this long dark hair, very pointed features. What would you guys like to do?
Man, you guys gotta make me do the talking. Somebody
Get
else
some
do the
dinner.
talking.
Let's get some dinner. It's time. It's dinner time.
Drinks for the
Yeah,
whole bar.
it's about dinner time. It's
I
very
want to order some heckin' food.
okay.
Drinks for the whole bar.
Shut up, Torin. You're not here yet. Okay, so
Yeah, let's all go order some food. We're starving.
okay.
We got lost for so long.
Yeah, honestly,
We
it's
burned so many calories on
hear
foot.
me out. What
Mhm.
if they got to the inn before we did?
Could we? Please? That'd be hilarious.
You know what? How about we say this? We'll say the whole party arrives about the same time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds about
Because with how long it took you guys to find it originally.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so
How did you guys just get here?
we had to do more shopping. She kind of looks at Thea and Oster and just heads over to a table.
What did you guys get?
What was that, Justin?
You ain't getting
What did you
shit.
guys get?
Just some armor upgrades. Browse through weaponry.
Just some
Restocked
window
on
shopping.
ammo.
You mean at the armory that we just came from?
Yeah,
Well, we went
had
there
to do some
earlier.
window- Yeah, we had to do some window shopping after.
Yeah, there's a set of armor there that I'm kind of looking at, but I'm not sure if I want to spend the gold on it. I'm gonna sleep on it. Maybe go back tomorrow if we have time.
You're awfully questioning, Solus. What took you guys so long?
I had to get him out of his thing.
gonna beat the shit out
So
of
did
each
you
other.
win?
Sadly, no, not this time.
Right.
Yeah, well, you're back to normal again, I see. Kind of look him over. And
He seems much better now.
yeah.
So for food, if you guys are all ordering dinner, it's gonna be 5 silver pieces per meal.
Okay.
And then if you want ale, I'll say you guys can do some ale for the whole table for 2 silver pieces.
Each?
Drinks for the whole bar.
Okay, if Torin's doing that, do we have to pay for ale, or does Torin just foot in the bill?
I'm
I
footing
mean,
the
if
bill.
Tor,
Okay.
oh, you're fitting. Okay, how much did I say this was for the
Okay.
last time? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
It was like
Gold pieces
it was
for
like a golden
prior to
20
bar.
silver or something like that, I think.
Well,
Depends
that's
on
just 3 gold
how
pieces.
filled.
Yeah, this
But
bar's
how
pretty
far is it?
filled at the moment. I'll let you know because there is a show that's going to be happening. So there's quite a few people in here.
Drinks for the whole bar.
Okay, we'll say this runs you. I'm gonna go ahead and say
I'm
because
gonna
of...
get on the good side of every NPC whether I meet them or not. It's fine.
Okay, we'll say this runs you 15 gold pieces.
Perfectly acceptable. That's fine. I just saved
As
some
you
money on some armor.
buy drinks for the whole bar. Who the elf behind the counter looks very happy. The servers who are now running around wildly scowl at you.
They are not-
How,
bitch, I'd be mad
many
too.
how many
Fuck.
servers are there?
There's probably like 3 or 4 right now.
3 or 4 of
Yeah, we'll
them?
say 4.
I will toss them each a gold piece, just to as an apology and also as a tip for being
Okay,
good
yeah.
stewards.
They look much happier now as you toss
we
them
go.
each a gold piece.
I'm gonna go
Um,
to other towns, and then people are gonna know Torin as, oh man, that guy's gonna buy everyone fucking alcohol in the bar.
you're
And
gonna
then
build a
if he's not gonna
reputation.
do it, everyone's gonna get mad.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone waits in
I
every
really-
night.
Mm-hmm.
I really want GD for you to one day,
Mm-hmm.
for us to go into a tavern or something,
Mm-hmm.
and someone to notice Torin and just go up to him and is like, "So today as well?"
Yeah.
You
I'll
get
keep,
it?
I'll keep that in mind. So you guys get your meals, you get your ale, and you're sitting pretty comfortably eating. Ghost and Thea, can I have both of you roll perception checks for me?
Oh no.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay. So both of you, as you're sitting down eating, kind of enjoying your meal for a moment, both of you get the same feeling. This innate feeling that you're being watched.
God damn it.
Fucking hell.
Thea,
I'm gonna.
you can't quite tell where it's coming from as you kind of look across the table at Ghost, and you can tell that she's feeling it too, and you start to kind of like eye around the room to see if you can see anything, but because it's so busy, it's hard for you to tell. Ghost, on the other hand, you start looking, and your rogue senses instinctively start looking to the corners and the edges of the room. And you notice sitting at a booth in the corner, staring directly at you, is the same masked, hooded Mayhem that has been following you for quite some time now.
We're getting up and we're going to sit at that table.
Okay, as you start to get up, you see him get up, toss a couple coins on the table, and he walks across the bar and towards the front door, eyeing you the whole time and kind of motioning for you two specifically, Ghost and Thea, to follow as he exits out of the bar.
I tap Faye on the shoulder. Come with me. We'll be back soon. And just kind of gives a look at the boys, but looks at Solus. Solus, if we're not back in 20 minutes, come look for us.
I will.
Okay, so you two go to follow. It's almost hard at one point as he's kind of moving quickly through the streets, moving in between these, starting down just the busier paths of the main streets, before ducking in between some of the buildings and back behind two alleys. And you guys get to a point where you go to look around a corner. And you know he's turned down this path, but you can't quite see where he's at in this kind of darkened alley at the moment. What are you two gonna
I
do?
don't like this.
I'm gonna throw light up on like a light post or something, any item in the area that I can get a bit of sort of sight.
Okay, so you kind of toss it up on the wall, and you're able to see him now, kind of just standing there in the middle of the alley, looking at both of you.
Approaching, but as we approach, gonna take the light off.
Okay. Take the light off, the light dissipates, this alley falls back to its kind of, not like pitch black or anything, as there's still sunlight as the light is coming down to mostly so you can kind of see the sky as this light orange to kind of a dark purple across the sky.
Game are you playing at?
I'm not playing at any game, what do you mean?
Why do you keep following us?
As I've said before, I'm interested to see what happens in your group. The 50-50 group, huh?
You know, some people would call that being a stalker.
Suppose that's a fair assessment.
And many don't typically like having stalkers. So I ask again, what are you playing at?
He kind of looks at you. You can tell he's definitely amused with what's going on. And he just goes, I haven't lied to you yet. Everything I've said so far has been true. I'm interested to see what happens with your group, and you specifically.
What's so special about us?
You, already started to grab people's attention.
Who do you work for?
Ah, now there's a good question. But to answer your question, I need some, answers in return. I've asked you before. Names?
You say we have a reputation. Shouldn't you know our names already?
Don't give out your names to everyone now.
You're not getting shit from me.
I don't give my name out to anyone.
I don't think that's exactly true either. He looks at, you. Thank you. Yeah, he looks at you, Thea. My name?
Thea's just gonna give like a side glance to Ghost, and just and then she'll look back to the dude and just goes, "You can call me Thea. That's all you need to know."
Thea. Well, it's lovely to meet you, Thea. And he looks back at you, Ghost, and goes, Are you sure you don't want to be a little more agreeable?
Ghost.
You, see for the first time, he starts chuckling and just goes, Ghost, okay, yeah. That tracks.
Condescending.
And
Thea's just gonna like raise an eyebrow at his chuckling.
you can, you've probably already been able to tell. I'm extremely competent user of the arcane arts. Easy to deduce I work for some pretty powerful people as well.
I must say, you're being a little rude, don't you think?
Whatever do you
Asking
mean?
for our names and not giving anything in response.
Ah, you want to know who I am? Well, that's a much different question. I suppose I could, and you see him kind of, his speech cuts off for a moment as he kind of pauses, and he kind of looks up and to the side, kind of holding up a hand with a finger up as if asking for a moment. And after a couple seconds, you hear him start to mutter under his breath, what languages do you two speak?
Celestial, Elven, Undercommon.
Common, Elvish, Dwarven, Halfling.
Okay, so neither of you speak this language, but Thea, given your history, go ahead and roll a history check just to see if you can pick up on what exact language he is speaking at this moment in time. 16? Yeah, easy enough. You've heard it enough times. Being a person who was born in the Empire, you can tell he is speaking Zemnian.
Oh.
Gesundheit.
And he kind of mutters under his breath, speaking Zemnian for a moment, and just goes, before looking back to you guys, and goes, I apologize. I seem to have caused more than my own fair share of trouble, which I assume that you guys know quite a bit about. I'll have to be going, but...
Your name. A title. I'm not gonna go around and keep calling you Magic Man in my head for much longer.
If I call him Magic Man, we could call him Magic Stalker.
Accurate.
He looks at you, Ghost, kind of smiling, and goes, "Oh, come on now, Ghost. You already know who I am." And he holds up a hand, and he goes as if he's going to make the similar snapping motion as he's kind of always done to disappear before. But stops and holds his palm up instead, and then pulls off his glove.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And you see a dark purple hand before he turns it over and snaps, and as he turns it over and snaps, you see familiar white skeleton tattoos.
Yep, gonna try and reach out to grab him immediately.
Okay, go ahead and make a acrobatics check to see if you can reach out and grab him.
I just got expertise in this. Let's go.
16, you reach out and you're able to grab him, but he snaps at the same time, and unfortunately, due to the spell's limitations, he does not bring you with him.
God damn it.
So does he fail?
No, he goes. He just doesn't bring her with.
That's mega lame.
He just doesn't bring her with.
What spell is it? What
Okay,
spell?
GD.
What spell?
I see how it is.
He's dimension dooring out, basically.
Okay.
He didn't want me with him, so therefore I didn't go with him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he snaps his finger, and in a puff of familiar purple smoke is completely gone.
Do I recognize the tattoo?
It is the exact same tattoo that you have seen on Ghost Hand.
Have I seen Ghost Hand?
Yes.
Yeah, I think everyone has because I've taken them off to several times now.
But does like the symbolism mean anything to me, or do I just know that it's?
It's the same exact tattooing, is basically what that is.
It's the same exact tattooing, and you've never seen anyone who has had this tattooing before, other than Ghost.
Okay.
And just gonna sit there after having reached out, and then basically hitting the wall almost after he disappears, and just sort of crumble for a second.
Okay, as you...
I'm gonna make sure Ghost doesn't hit the floor.
Not like pass out, just kind of like drop to knees.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
As you hit the
they
wall...
will kneel beside Ghost.
Yeah.
Just like, it's okay.
As you hit the wall in anger and then drop to your knees, Ghost, you feel on your side... Where do you keep your key?
Around my neck.
Around your neck? So you feel it on your chest start to grow warm.
Putting my hand to it.
Okay, you put your hand to it, and you can feel it start to grow warmer and warmer in your hand.
Take it off and look at it.
You take it off and you look at it and you focus for a second, and in that moment of like your anger that you have of finding the person you've been looking for before completely disappearing once again, you focus on the key in your hand, and this dark purple energy kind of shimmers over the key before you feel it move and transform in your hand. And in your hand now no longer is a key, but a black onyx dagger.
I love you, GD.
Fucking cool.
I fucking thank you. Just wanted cool daggers and I'm happy about it. Anyway.
That's fucking cool. What the fuck?
Just
That's
look at
cool as
this
fuck.
again.
What do you do with it as you're holding it there in your hand?
Almost for a second, seemingly look like she's about to throw it to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But then just kind of like grasp the handle and put it and sheath it at my side.
Okay.
So I want to say, as everything is like calming down, Solus just like runs in.
Because it's been 20 minutes.
Yeah, you see Solus round the corner onto the street, just breathing heavily as he's been checking every other alleyway, kind of trying to look and see where you guys have gone.
Ah, there you guys are.
We're here. And gets up.
You all right?
No. But I will be.
Oh, fuck, I had a thought, and I'm just like, this is a good in-character thing to say, and then it left me. Hang on.
I'm sorry.
You want to take a
I'm
second?
sorry.
See if you can remember it?
Yeah. It was basically something like penny for your thoughts, but like, let's also like, how about like an ale instead? Sort of like you know, like beer for your thoughts kind of thing.
Gotcha.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's something from the book. It's a key that can transform into a dagger, and it basically gets more powerful as the character levels up. So when the characters hit certain like big arcs in their story, they'll have items that get more powerful.
Okay, cool.
That's really cool.
They will follow and like bypassing by Solus be like, thanks for checking up on us.
Right.
Okay, so you
They
guys...
basically like, thank you for not forgetting.
Okay.
Solus kind of feels like he doesn't really know what to do because he didn't really do anything.
So you guys get back to the inn just as this show is beginning to start. You can hear the ramp up of a band that is playing towards the sides of the stage. This big like orchestral ramp up, and all of the bar falls silent.
It seems like we've made it just in time.
Yeah. As the curtains begin to draw open, you hear large gasps across the crowd before quite a few screams. As when you look upon the stage, both bodies of the halflings that were to be doing the show are strung up by ropes with their throats cut and have also been zombified. As you can hear them fully strapped, as you see them kind of straining against these ropes and snarling and growling as they're trying to, as they see an entire crowd full of people who would look very tasty.
Oh shit!
Probably
Hang on.
gonna do something stupid
Hang on.
real quick.
Hang on.
That's where we're gonna end today's session.
And
Fuck this shit.
Oh my god, shit, that was whack.
That's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Hang on, I was trying to open it so I could read it.
Listen, I gotta have it be interesting. I gotta give it a good ending.
Yeah, GD, as a heads up, I'm gonna immediately fucking throw a weapon at something.
Okay. Well, we can start that off. We can start that off next week.
Yeah, just keep in mind.
Alyssa.
Yeah.
For future reference.
Yes.
Your infiltrator's key, as a bonus action, you can transform it into a magic dagger or back into the key. While the key is in the form of the dagger, you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with it. And
DM this to me too.
yes, I will. And if you use it as a thrown weapon, it returns to your hand after it is thrown.
GD, I love you.
While also,
Thank you.
while holding this key, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells: Alter Self, Invisibility, Knock, or Pass Without a Trace. And once a spell has been cast using the key, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
GD, I love you.
Your boyfriend is right there. Calm down.
No.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You didn't
I'm
pull
sorry,
shit.
John.
I'm so
Kitty, I have a
sorry,
question.
John.
I have a question. Wait,
Yeah.
hang on. Because we leveled up, do we go back to our full hit points and spell
Yes.
slots and shit, or not yet?
Yeah, no, I'll say that's fine.
Alright,
Okay.
nice.
Do I?
Okay, cool. Because it just went back to full when I did the character dimension thing, so I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, because I was still like at 11 hit points because I pitched it 19 to me. What the fuck?
Do
Also,
I
I'm really mad because I forgot about like the little hard card that Thea and Solus had, and while we were shopping, can I say I went to try and find a treat store and I didn't find any because he needs to have chocolate.
Aw, that's
I'm
right.
going to kill. So
Why would you kill him?
Assuming he can eat it, we had this discourse
So-
last.
Yeah, cats
last
cannot
week,
eat
So-
last
chocolate.
month.
They
No,
can't.
no.
I
So,
thought we said cats
big
can't have
cats.
it, but Solus can.
guys. So big cats, dark chocolate is bad for them.
Ah.
If it's like really sweet milk chocolate, it's fine.
And
See?
also,
We're gonna get this
Not-
boy like
it's-
some
it's-
chocolate-covered cherries.
he's only half cat.
As
He's
long
also
as-
part humanoid. Like, it's not the same thing.
As long as it's not a stupid amount of chocolate, he can have sweet milk chocolate,
See,
Like-
guys?
but nothing
Sorry.
darker than in the milk chocolate.
No, like some milk chocolate-covered cherries. That's what we need
Yeah?
to find for Solus.
Apparently, everybody needs some realism in our games, and that's just this is how we chose to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the straws that I gave you were perfectly fine, but giving chocolate to the Leonin? No, how dare you? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you for everyone.
Wait, is that a yes to the chocolate thing or no?
What? That she went looking and didn't find anything? Sure.
Okay.
Can I know what my
Good night, you
gloves
hoe.
and pouch are?
Yes, you would have
Mad
spent
about
some
that
time focusing on them. The pouch
fine.
is indeed a bag of holding.
Woohoo!
Ah,
And
Nice.
the
You want to
gl-
get just a handout for that, and we can all keep track of what's in the bag of holding?
if I knew how to
Question.
do that, absolutely I would.
I got it.
Did the pouch that I picked up earlier with the thingy,
Mm-hmm.
was that also a bag of holding or just
No, it was just a pouch that had it in it.
Okay, never mind.
And the gloves that you found are gloves of swimming and climbing.
Oh.
Oh, that works for him considering sea dragon,
Pirate.
but also
yes.
sea dragon.
And
Judy, if you want
yes.
to find a picture of a bag of holding that you would like to give us, I can put it in here. Just so
Yeah, let
that
me see.
hey, this is the aesthetic.
See, Alyssa, now we can bond over missing every roll and bonding over first thought was chuck a dagger at the corpse hanging.
Absolutely, we're gonna chuck this new dagger at it.
Is this the right button? Yep, that's the right button. Okay.
Alright then.
Alright, yeah, and I'm
pop
gonna
it
go
in the
ahead
chat.
and end the stream here. And we will be back whenever the next session is. I don't know off the top of my head. So yeah, thanks for tuning out, guys, and I will see you all next time.
I need to remember my channel divinity.